and of course influential and one of the best anime YouTubers in the space as of right now, NC Hammer 23,
Yo, yo.
reoccurring guest for what, the fourth time now, third or fourth?
Something like that for sure. Yeah, it's I think it's probably fourth time. I've been on here a bunch of times.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm so awkward with the hand claps.
Listen,
Yeah, yo, free game be jumping like 2-3 seconds too late with the hand claps.
I like it. I didn't even know we had an audience. That's huge. I gotta get my own soundboard configured here. Damn, I want like Rasta horn or something. I think I have like one sound on this Go XLR and it's not hand claps. Yeah, yeah.
Bro, you're crazy,
wild.
man.
Wow,
So,
man, but
hey, but Bart, man, I don't. You don't have to like flatter me so much and call me the greatest podcaster of this generation. I think that's huge cap. I think that's.
I don't know, man. I've heard some mumblings at Jump Festa last night. They were talking about it. They were like, I think it's when it comes. Yeah, they're like greatest anime podcast, and they were like, I think it's coming down to the Cloud Ninja podcast. That like happened at like 2 a.m. though, so you guys probably didn't see it.
Bro, I heard. You know, I heard a couple people told me, but I'm like, nah, yeah, I ain't telling the truth.
Yeah. So did you guys watch Jump Festa? Did you guys watch all the announcements and all that?
No, I watched your reaction. I didn't watch Jump Fest at all.
I did a whole 4-hour live stream. It was wild.
It was, and it was so funny that the English translator was struggling. They roll out Boruto, Naruto announcement. There's 3. It's Boruto's voice actor, Sasuke's voice actors, Naruto's voice actor. They're all just talking over each other, and the English translator is just like, wow. That's big. Wow. That is colorful. Get your chakra. Naruto, get your chakra. And it's just like 3. It's just one person trying to translate 3 people all going at once. I was rolling laughing. It was so funny.
Bro, that one scene where Sasuke does like the cha thing for Sakura. I'm like, yo, translator, you have to translate that. But
yeah. I was like, also just put it in subtitles. Like, what is going on here?
That might have been actually more helpful. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, like it's not like they didn't have a script. Like we could have worked on this, you know?
I was about to say, can they like do subtitles in real time? Wasn't it live?
They do that for TV, I'm pretty sure, right? Like
it'd be closed caption though. And a lot of times closed caption don't even be freaking accurate.
Yeah, it's not fully correct.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But so what do you guys think of the Naruto announcement though? I mean, obviously outside of the fact that it was very roughly Englishly translated.
Well, I think the first thing that I think that a lot of people, especially in my community, well, of course, our community, Boruto community, we pay attention to, of course, the code announcement.
Mm-hmm.
Like that right there, actually coming to the anime is like something that we've been anticipating for years now, and it's finally coming. So, of course, that right there is going to be very, very hyped. One of the things that I definitely do know specifically is like how far they're actually going to go. Are they going to fully adapt everything up until chapter 76? Are they going to take a break at chapter 63 or something like that? So you never know. But I definitely do want to know exactly how they're going to do it, but as of right now, I mean, everything is looking on the up and up, pretty much.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, like, so when you say key announcement, you're talking about the code arc getting animated. That's what you're talking about.
Yeah, for me, I ain't gonna lie, that's my key announcement. But I know there were a couple more. I think there were 3 more announcements, but that's my key announcement. I just want to touch on that.
Yeah. I mean, so obviously there was the Naruto P99. Which is, so me and Swag have been talking about this, and me and Swag said that, so basically the way the Naruto P99, for those of you who didn't watch the announcement last night, is that there's going to be a worldwide popularity contest, and every single shinobi of all time is in it. And so me and Swag are thinking of putting our heads together to make sure that, and whoever gets number 1, gets a short manga drawn by Kishimoto for them. So me and Swag are collaborating to make sure that it's Jirobo. So if you guys could, if you guys could,
who's Jirobo?
He is the man from the Sound Village 4 who dies against Choji. The man who named a shoulder charge. The guy who had the world's worst Earth release. So me and Swag would think it would be hilarious to get that animated or to get that written into a manga. So if you guys could get on our level here and help us push the talk around Jirobo.
We got you. I know nothing about Jirobo, but I got you.
You're about to. He's about to get a manga. We have until January 31st. Everybody gets to vote once a day. We put our heads together. Me and Swag have 1.4 million people. We get 1.4 million votes a day for Jirobo. Easy money.
Right. No, I'll do it. I'll do it. Because have you did a Jirobo explain on your channel yet?
Oh God, no! That's the beauty of it. That's the beauty of it. Me and Swag are working on a Christmas special right now. We're posting on each other's pages. And Jirobo was going to be a key talking point in my video that Swag is in.
Man, because I learned about a lot of like off the side Naruto characters from your channel. When we did the Naruto Jeopardy thing, I had a question. I was like, what's the name of the one-eyed Byakugan user that fought Itachi and Shisui? And it was like, who? The one-eyed Byakugan user? Bro, I got that from your channel. I knew nothing about that guy.
Mukai Kohinata, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, because you guys were doing the what was it? The Jeopardy anime Jeopardy. Yeah. Are we doing that today?
Man, I was doing so much stuff last night. I didn't even get a chance to put it together. I'm so sorry.
Oh my goodness!
I'm so sorry. Next time I have you on, I will have it put together.
It's a good thing I'm a reoccurring guest.
Yeah, right. Exactly. Yeah. I had so much going. That's why I was like, I overslept, and I didn't even oversleep. My time just messed up. I'm sorry.
No. You're good. You just listen. I didn't want to. You probably just didn't want to lose. I understand that. You're like, in the Game of Thrones.
You would have played against Barbara and Mello.
Oh, gotcha.
I make the questions. It would be cheating if I play.
Yeah, you were bailing out your co-host is what you're doing. Listen, the Game of Thrones. In the Game of Thrones, you either win or you die, baby.
I'm the Jeopardy champion. Just wanted to point that out. So of course I'm not afraid to lose.
Well, I mean, of course, and Babe Ruth hit 700 home runs against plumbers. So. I mean, let's come on. Let's be fully real here. Let's be fully real here.
Since I was his competition, I'll take that plumber compliment because my boy Mario's coming out with a movie. And he's the boss.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Chris Pratt is the best representation we could possibly have of Mario as an Italian American.
We getting another Super Mario?
It's a me, Mario.
Have you missed? Yeah. Have you missed the entire? You haven't seen the Mario trailer?
I'd be living under a huge rock.
I have such a massive amount of respect for that. Honestly, you're like, if it's not the new episode of Boruto, I am not about it.
Yeah, no.
I have a lot of respect for that. I wish, man. Honestly, I wish.
I haven't even been watching Boruto, bro. I've been living under a rock.
You and me, brother. You and me. I've been reading Boruto, but I haven't been. Yeah, I haven't been watching it. So, speaking of Boruto, though, we got off track here. Which is very Cloud Ninja podcast of us here. Other big announcement outside of Naruto the Live is that Sasuke Retsudan is getting an anime. How do you guys feel about that?
I was hoping they did. I was hoping they made it a movie though.
That would have been sick. That would have been cool.
So they announced that? I didn't know that.
Yeah. So it was Naruto P99, Naruto the Live. And then Sasuke Retsudan is getting it has its own manga right now, and now it's getting its own anime. But the anime is gonna just be within Boruto, so it's gonna be like the Steam Ninja Scrolls or like the Shin Uchiha arc. Basically, it's just gonna be a Boruto arc that is Sasuke Retsudan.
Oh, okay. So they're just gonna make a Sasuke Retsudan arc.
Yeah. Okay. So, but it's still probably gonna be like 12 or so episodes, I think.
Okay, that's did they announce when they're gonna do it? Like how they're gonna fit it into the Boruto?
They didn't, but I'll tell you. It's basically when the manga ends here in January, that's when the arc is starting. So basically the second, because they're on chapter, I think 5 or 6 of Sasuke Retsudan right now. The second that the Sasuke Retsudan manga finishes, that's when the arc starts.
Yeah, in regards to the length thing, me personally, I'm not necessarily sure about it specifically how long it should be, but it feels like an awkward introduction just because of the sheer fact that this right here is kind of going to be overshadowed by the code thing. Now, don't get me wrong, of course, everybody here loves Sasuke and everything like that.
It's definitely not.
Well, it's going to come out before Code. I think this is how we're getting to I think this is how we get enough space on the manga to get to the Code arc. I think that's the big thing.
Question for you, NC. How do you think they're going to fit? Sorry, Bar. How you think they're going to fit this, like, you think they're going to do like a flashback arc or something like that, because Naruto had,
See, that's the thing.
trauma sickness. Yeah, there you go.
Because it happens during the Mugen Abandoned arc.
Oh, it does. Okay.
Yeah. So Retsudan is a trilogy of light novels. And so it opens with Kakashi Retsudan, where he heads to the land of Radaka, helps a prince basically usurp a kingdom, and then Sasuke Retsudan, and goes to the prison looking for the polar particles, and then Naruto Retsudan actually hasn't even been translated into English yet. I've read it, but like through like a shaky fan English translation.
That's how I read Sasuke Retsudan.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So it's definitely not great, because Sasuke Retsudan didn't get its official English translation until July of this year.
Oh, really?
So
yeah, I read it like
I think
3 years ago, so I definitely read it.
Oh, damn. Oh, so you were definitely, that was the shakiest of English translations. So yeah, no, I think it's probably going to be like a flashback. I think it's going to be like they discover that Naruto was sick or something, and like they're going to like take a step back and be like, oh, like Naruto was sick, what? And then they'll like go and like jump straight into Sasuke Retsudan. It's weird to me they're not starting with Kakashi Retsudan, considering that's the first book in the trilogy.
That's the same thing I said.
Yeah, it doesn't, like, it just kind of introduces the land of Radaku, but it's not like absolutely necessary that it happens. So definitely cool. But yeah, I think it's probably gonna have to be a flashback when it comes down to it.
I think it would be way better if they did what it did Sasuke Retsudan and the Kakashi novel together, instead of the Sasuke Retsudan and then the Mirai novel. Since they said that the arc wasn't the same in the anime as it is.
It's not. It's super different. Yeah, there's a lot more.
Yeah, but still, I would have rather got the Kakashi novel than the Mirai novel. But that's just me, though. I ain't hating on Mirai.
Yeah. Oh, no. I mean, I liked Steam Ninja Scrolls a lot because it taps into a lot of questions I had about Joshinism. Like, why is Hidan the only dude trying to look for immortality? Like, that always seemed like a dumb idea. And so, like, the fact that there was other people looking for it, but it also kind of plays into one of my theories that Lord Joshin doesn't exist, and that Hidan was born with the innate ability of immortality, because the guy couldn't achieve immortality. The other dude whose name I completely forget. So definitely like a cool arc. Also love seeing Mike Guy and Kakashi go on their honeymoon, finally married. I love that for them. Because they're two old gays, and I fucking adore that for them. Oh, you guys weren't aware of this take of mine?
No.
No. Mike Guy and Kakashi are absolutely two old gays, and I love them. You're telling me the two most marryable men inside of Konoha somehow never got married?
Oh my
God,
bro.
Absolutely. They are together.
Man.
Impeccable point.
Hey. What do you Mello was just calling Kakashi daddy on the last podcast, so hey,
it's not inaccurate. It's not an inaccurate claim.
I'm not arguing.
Listen. Look at the public reception to Gojo and JJK. It's the same thing that happened in 2004 when Kakashi came out. Everybody sees a white hair, slightly covered face like model, and they go feral. So listen, Kakashi is absolutely daddy. He's closer to grandfather now, but he's still in that tree of fatherdom.
See, everyone agrees with me on
daddy,
this.
But Gojo is that dude, though.
Listen. I'll do it for you. Gojo is daddy. Listen, those baby blues, Oh my god, I could stare into those things for hours. Get out of here! I'd leave my girlfriend for that man in a heartbeat.
Oh my god! Don't let her hear you say that, bro.
Yeah, I know she's asleep, Darth. Yeah, that's the benefit of doing a podcast at 9:30 in the morning.
Oh man, you're killing me right now.
But so do you guys agree with the decision to make Sasuke Retsudan to put it in Boruto, or do you guys think it should have been its own thing?
I think it should have been a movie. That's my personal opinion.
Yeah, I also think either a movie, or I think it would have been a really good idea to just make a spin-off series that is light novel animation.
What was you posted a video. I didn't get a chance to watch it, but your thumbnail caught my eye. You said this spin-off series is gonna destroy Naruto, but you had Minato on there, like it was about to be a new Minato series. So you had
it's the art of clickbait, baby. That's that's how you get those views up. But no, I
almost clicked on it, but I was driving. I was listening.
Yeah. Yeah, good avoidance there. So basically what happened was I definitely haven't been told by Bandai Viz and Shueisha to gauge what people in the Naruto community want to see from a possible spinoff. And I definitely will not be going to Japan in a week here to present the results. But if I was hypothetically
This guy.
going, but if I was hypothetically, what was that?
No, go ahead. I'm sorry. I was like, is he being sarcastic? Like, I had to catch on to what you was doing. Sorry.
Yeah. No, but if I was hypothetically doing that, the video was to ask what the community wanted in terms of a Naruto spinoff, and then to go vote in my community poll because I can use X amount of votes in my community poll to hypothetically, present to Kishimoto what a good spinoff would be. But that's hypothetical. I just have information. I'm an information hoarder, basically.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
if it was just up to me, hypothetically, if there was a spinoff, written by Masashi Kishimoto, the GOAT, of course, it would be.
Yeah.
And of course, that spinoff, in my personal opinion, would possibly be the 16-year time skip of course, the end of Shippuden and the beginning of Boruto, where Naruto and Sasuke are supposedly in the trenches. You feel me, doing a bunch of stuff.
That would be
in
fire.
ranking, potentially going on different missions. I personally believe that right there would definitely be a very,
See them
very
at their
good
peak
idea.
on him. That would be fire.
See, well, I've always been a big fan. That's the reason we use the Minato thumbnails, because that's what the general public, I feel like, has been crying out for the longest time. Has been like, we need like the second and third, like we need like, because that's the real blank period, is the second and third Great Shinobi World Wars. Like, we understand that like Sakamo Hatake was in the second Great Shinobi World War, but like, think of some of the timelines that come out of the second and third Great Shinobi World War. Sakamo Hatake becomes the White Fang. Granny Chiyo is in her peak years, poisoning people. Tsunade is countering the poisons. Jiraiya and Orochimaru and Tsunade are on the battlefield fighting against Hanzo the Salamander, who comes into combat against people like Mifune from the Land of Iron. Minato's rise to fame, the third Great Shinobi World War, where he kills 1,000 Iwa Shinobi. Then there's a built-in love story with Kushina. There's a logical ending with his death. We get a closer look into Kushina as a Jinchuriki, Mito as a Jinchuriki, the fall of the Uzumaki clan, which happens in that timeline. There's just so many things that happen in that 25-ish year span that could be covered with Minato's life. That would be huge. But you're absolutely right. Doing a blank period like animation would be incredible as well, because we already have so much existing IP during the time, like the big time skip, like Kakashi Hiden, which is a year after the war arc, where he's like confronting coming into like the role of Hokage. There's Gaara Hiden, where he's trying to find love. There's Sakura Hiden, where she's like fighting against basically Nine Tails Jinchuriki. So like there's so much information already that they could just animate to flesh out. And that's why I thought Sasuke Retsudan should have been like the start, like the logical start of a light novel animation series, where they would do anthological, like episodic, like 12 episode series from each of the light novels. And that way we could flesh out like in anime, because like nobody's reading the light novels, because where are the pretty pictures? Like to show people that like the blank period is actually not so blank.
Yeah, to be honest, both of them, in my personal opinion, would be a very good idea to potentially, hypothetically animate if you were hypothetically going to Japan and actually hypothetically.
Yeah. If I hypothetically had the biggest moment of my entire content creation career, presenting in front of like the Viz CEO, but like hypothetically,
just we're just dreaming here.
Yeah,
I think both of them would go crazy. The difference, however, is I think the first one around like the second and third Great Shinobi World War, I think that right there would capture a lot of the OG Naruto fan base, and I think the Boruto one, or not really the Boruto one, but the 16-year time skip, I think that right there could possibly attract the let's say more Boruto core audience, but possibly a newer core audience that's like kind of a lot more familiar with like some of the newer stuff in animes. Like I'm not even gonna lie, there could even possibly be a CGI scene in that potential hypothetical, so I wouldn't be surprised. But
a CGI scene? What do you mean?
That's what I want to know.
Yeah, like, you consider my attention peaked.
All right, if there was ever a CGI scene, and this right here is my idea, it would have to be something big. Like, for example, like this is hypothetical because I'm pretty sure this right here probably wouldn't necessarily. Well,
you want Berserk 1997 here or what?
Nah, but like let's say hypothetically Naruto and Sasuke make the armored Nine Tails. I forgot specifically what it's named.
Majestic Attire Susanoo.
There it goes. Majestic Guitar
Yeah.
Susanoo. That right there could potentially be like a huge CGI scene where it looks absolutely magnificent. He's like huge, getting extremely bigger, and of course fighting another big, like huge thing.
Like
And
a
of course, that
kaiju
right there
type
could be
thing.
like a small CGI scene.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I mean, I think we've seen Majestic Attire Susano done really well, and that was during the war arc. There's definitely times where we like looking back at Naruto's animations, I have to like cringe a little bit. But when you consider it was what the run finished in 2017, we got what we got. But yeah, that would be sick. And there is definitely some badass moments from the light novels. And even if you were animating the light novels from the blank period, there, it's not even none of them are revolving around Boruto in the slightest. There's one about Shikamaru. There's one about Gaara, Sakura. There's two about Sasuke. I think there's two about Kakashi. There's one about Naruto. Like Naruto Retsudan is actually sick. Like it's like Naruto and Orochimaru are just like running amok, and like Orochimaru makes this set of Naruto and like Orochimaru makes a set of glasses that, and all this is canon because it exists in the light novels, but a set of glasses where if you look at somebody who has a dojutsu, you take their dojutsu, and now the glasses impart the dojutsu ability to you, and it seals the dojutsu ability from the person who you took it from. So he sat across the table from Hinata, took her Byakugan, imparted it in the glasses, and gave it to Naruto. Like, and then like Naruto had a Byakugan. So like, yeah, exactly. So like there's like so many plot lines that have absolutely nothing to do with Boruto. So any light novel animation done outside of the confines of Boruto, I think would have tapped into the Naruto market. But making Sasuke Retsudan, I think, in Boruto has its own pros, but it has its own cons as well. Because Boruto bangs in Japan. It's consistent. It's a top 10 anime in Japan, and that's what they give a shit about at the end of the day.
They don't care about everywhere else. It's Japan.
Exactly. Like, and believe it or not, like Japan's a huge market for anime. Like, who would have thought? You'd be surprised. And so like basically what their whole thing is like by releasing this Sasuke Retsudan arc in Boruto, we're essentially releasing it to a established fan base. But I believe if they had gone outside of the confines of Boruto and just released Sasuke Retsudan as an anime, it may not have done as well, but it would have brought back Naruto, like OG Naruto fans to the fan base. Like, and they would be excited about more projects like that. Because think about it, like think about every other show right now. Think about Demon Slayer. Think about AOT. We get 12 episodes at a time, right? And then we wait a year and a half. In the case of AOT, we wait 7 years. And then when we're old and gray, we get part 14 of the final part of AOT. And we wait and we talk about it, and it blows up on Twitter every time it comes back. There's no reason to me that Naruto couldn't do that. Like they could just be like, hey, here's 12 episodes of light novel animation. We'll get the next one. We'll get Steam Ninja Scrolls out in a year and a half, and we'll see you then. And like bring the Naruto community back every year when you're doing your light novel animation every year, and then maybe parlay that into animating new IP.
I like that idea quite a bit. And I think I generally agree with you. I think for me, I'm not really excited for the adaptation of, something that was a novel, then a manga, and then now it's an anime. It's like, okay, we're doing the same things over and over again. I'm more interested in like the precedents that it sets, right? Like you said, maybe we can talk about Kakashi's father or, Fugaku Uchiha. That's something I'm really interested in. Just take advantage of that Naruto market in the future. And I think that you're correct. You want to meet that demographic with the Boruto series. I think they're like the number one ranked anime. What is it? TV Tokyo. I do believe I watched that on For Neverworld's video. So yeah, no, absolutely. I'm all on board for that. I will say though, just overall for the Jump Festa, I mean, a little disappointing. I'm not going to lie to you.
Yeah,
a little disappointing. I was expecting a video game, perhaps maybe even a movie. At bare minimum, maybe a trailer for the up and coming Code arc. But instead, what I got was a key visual.
See, this is where you guys mess up at. Getting your expectations too high for Jump Festa. Well, to be fair, get their expectations way too high.
Did you see though, bro? There was so many people there. They made a Susanoo. By the way, how the fuck were they doing that? Like there was like they were doing cool things. Like they were doing like really cool shit.
Bro, listen, they had me in chat up here putting our hands up here like we're sharing energy for a spirit bomb.
Spirit bomb,
Okay?
yeah, I know.
We were hype, okay? And then like the first scroll comes out, and then it's like some art or
Popularity ranking.
Now that's cool. I like that a lot. I really do.
Or Jirobo short manga coming in. Got vote for Jirobo.
Look, all you need to know about Jirobo.
Yeah.
All you need to know about that character is that what did you say he named a shoulder tackle?
He said Earth style shoulder charge, where he just literally hit somebody with his shoulder, and it was at that moment. I knew I needed a manga of this man.
Wait. Where was the earth element applied in the shoulder tackle?
Listen, he's made of carbon. You know, I don't know what to tell you, G. He's made of carbon.
I'm running on the ground. I don't know what to tell you. It's earth style. Whatever I do on the ground is earth style.
Is he like a Deepa before Deepa?
No. His whole thing was like he could make like an earth style dome that sucked the chakra out of those who were in it. That was like, and it was like, oh, that's cool, I guess, you know. And it was great, man. And then Choji took the red pill and killed him. And since the red pill technically makes Choji 100 times stronger than he was in base form, people like CBR and anime ranked, like those websites were like, well, if Choji was 100 times stronger than he was, that means Jirobo must be nearly as strong as like Naruto and Baryon mode or some shit like that. They're like, yeah, they're like getting Choji times 100 and he almost was beaten by Jirobo. Like, do you think Naruto's honestly 100 times stronger than Choji? And it's great. It's awesome to watch. So Jirobo, very strongest person in fiction, gets their own spin-off manga. We just have to vote accordingly.
Yeah, definitely. I would love to see. I want to see that shoulder bump. That's what I'm interested in.
Oh yeah, just go. It's Sasuke retrieval arc, baby. Get on in there. and then back to your point though. And then the second announcement is a concert.
Concert,
bro. I know
it's a Naruto concert in September.
You're going to Japan.
Specifically, what's going to be in the
elaborate? Please.
It's three bands that have played. It's like the band that played "We Are Fighting," and then it's like. I think it's like the people who did Bluebird, and then it's like one other, and they're doing like Naruto. It's like Naruto the Live, and it's September 8th of 2023, I believe, and it's just a concert for Naruto music, basically.
Okay.
All due respect.
Yeah.
All due respect.
That crowd is gonna smell like a Old Spice concert, like an Old Spice commercial in waiting. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yo. Man,
yeah.
I mean, I'm sure it has its fan base. I'm sure it has the people that are.
It's cool. It's a cool idea.
I thought about flying out. Cool. Like I'm still thinking about flying out for it. Like I'll be there, but like I'll be in the fucking pit. Like, are you kidding me? But like that's one of the jump. We have 3 Jump Festa announced pertaining to Naruto, and that's one of them.
Yeah, I don't necessarily think that should be on the stage at Jump Festa being announced at Jump Festa. But either way,
Jump Festa always announces some idiotic stuff that they can just announce like randomly.
That's a tweet. You know, like I don't like that's throw that out there.
They always do this. That's what I'm saying.
The reason why this year I'm not necessarily too mad about this year's Jump Festa is because a lot of the other years of Jump Festa just hasn't been that good. It hasn't been this good. Like again, we got new arcs being announced. We got things coming from the novels to the anime. In the years past, all we got was like some voice actors like playing out a skit. Like that's all we got.
Yeah. I'm like expectations way too high. That's why I wasn't even hyped.
Yeah. Exactly. Expectations were way too high. I believe there was something a little bit earlier that happened that got my expectations way. Oh, the guest list for who was going to be speaking at Jump Fest, and it was all voice actors. So immediately, like my
it wasn't like Kishimoto or anybody. You were like, yeah, it's Boruto's voice actor. It's about to be. It's about to be some greatness.
Wait, what do you mean expectations too high though? Like I don't know. I was expecting I was expecting a little bit more than a key visual, some sketch art, and a concert I can attend. I don't know.
Barry just said the last time. What was the last Jump Festa? You just said what they did last Jump Festa. My bad. And I totally.
The last one in my mind is at least the one where we got that Kawaki trailer for the up and coming Kawaki arc. So I'm thinking at the ceiling.
That was the last big one.
I'm thinking our ceiling is that we can at least get a cold trailer maybe see like Boruto going into like the
Man, they ain't got it
Byakugan or
ready yet,
tapping into
man.
the power. Like that could have been huge. And I was looking forward to that.
Bro, they're too busy on their 76 straight anime canon episode, all right? They cooking that up. They have no time for code.
Bro,
Let 'em
listen,
cook.
bro. I feel like I gave my chakra for no damn reason at all. I feel like I just gave my
I feel like my
energy.
chakra was misappropriated.
I know, give it back. Give it back to me.
So I mean, so we didn't get an announcement about the time skip. We didn't get an announcement about. I mean, we got Sasuke Retsudan anime announcement. I don't even know. I didn't hear this Code Arc announcement. When did you guys hear this?
They announced it for February of next year, but they did
Gotcha.
hint at a time skip.
I actually know when it's coming, but legally I can't say when it's coming. I was just hoping everybody else would get to know when it's coming.
Oh, so you really linked in like that?
Oh yeah, I've known the Sasuke Retsudan announcement for like 2 weeks now.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, the second Viz knew, I knew.
So, all right, so
This
now
guy's
everything
linked in.
is being in a different frame now. Since you said that the Jump Festa wasn't that good, it leads me to believe that Boruto now has some announcements that you believe.
Bro, you just jumped
possibly
over the
this
fact
Jump
that my
Festa
guy
good.
got the drop on when the time skip is happening.
I already knew. Well, I already accepted that, and I'm moving on to the next
yeah,
thing.
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
trying to
Yeah,
figure
because
out-
he can't tell us. So why?
One step
why
forward.
even-
Yeah, I signed an NDA.
Yeah,
I just wanted everybody else to know.
Yeah, so my deductive reasoning is leading me to believe that NC knows some things that Boruto has in the chamber that they didn't necessarily announce at Jump Festa, which leads NC to believe that this Jump Festa wasn't as good as it should have been, which leads me to believe that Boruto probably has some announcements coming in the future.
Yo, what the thing that like threw me off about Jump Festa, like you know how everybody always have like their guesses of what's going to be announced and stuff like that, and they like make the little rumors. Did y'all hear about Boruto was supposed to be staged in the Infinite Tsukiyomi, and they was going to announce that at Jump Festa? That was like a big thing. I kept hearing that. Yeah, that was
So
the stupidest thing I've ever heard. I was like, if that was really true, wouldn't that be something that they would leave for the end of the story? Like that's a like.
Also,
Exactly, yeah.
it's because one kid made a really good edit where it was like a bunch of cuts from Naruto. It was like I think they might have paid Madara's voice actor to be like, "Is that what you dreamed of, Naruto?" And it's like the infinite Tsukiyomi eye. It was a TikTok edit. It did like 5 million views. It was sick, and everyone was like, "Oh, this is what the Naruto announcement's gonna be." And I was like, "Do you think
So that's
in
where it came
Naruto's?"
from.
Yeah, in Naruto's infinite Tsukiyomi dream, Sasuke loses an eye and Kurama fucking dies. Like what?
Yeah.
I didn't even think about it like that. It's supposed to be
Bro,
like
Naruto's son got his back blown out in front of him. What part of the Tsukiyomi dream would that be exactly?
Yeah, I mean,
oh man, bro.
I originally heard something like this after like the first 50 or so episodes of Boruto, and that's when people were like, "Yo, why is Boruto so boring?" They start to wish that this was like the GT version of Naruto.
Yeah,
And then
make it not canon.
Yeah, so I don't necessarily think that that'll probably happen anytime soon. If it does happen, just like what Free Game said, it'll possibly be at the later stages of Boruto once everything is actually fleshed out. I don't necessarily see them devaluing the story when there's so much things to come. Boruto being a teenager, Kawaki betraying Naruto and Boruto, and of course other Otsuka members coming. I don't necessarily think that they just do away with all that potential revenue, all that potential money, all that potential attention, just to like stop it right now.
Listen, when the Ishiki arc happened, everybody came back to Boruto. Everybody was like, "Oh, y'all sleeping on Boruto." It was like 4 years ago. It was incredible. And then obviously we've been in anime canon hell since. But I genuinely think when we do get to the Code Arc, it's gonna be relatively like it's gonna be the same thing. It's gonna be an adjustment because the Code Arc is gas. It is legitimately very good. It's all of you are reading it. The introduction of Shibai Otsutsuki, like all of it is like there's like big implications. I recently clickbaited a video on my YouTube channel where I was like, Otohachi's coming back to life, just so I could explain what the fuck Shibai Otsutsuki was. And so I think there is going to be a correction coming back to Boruto here in a little bit when the Code Arc does happen, which I think is going to be after Sasuke Retsudan. So it should be, 8 weeks after January is going to be February-ish. Yeah, like late February. So I think we're gonna have a correction. I think once the code arc happens, once Ada's introduced, Damon's introduced, I think it's gonna be very interesting to see people come back.
Yeah, and specifically with this arc as well, I talk about this in my videos as well. I mean, this is going to be very different from the last time that the Boruto manga came to the Boruto anime, just because of the sheer fact that they're now beginning in the middle of conflict. Like, it's not necessarily, of course, that like Ishiki Yotsuki isn't attacking or anything like that, but they left off right before Code got the intel from Ishiki Yotsuki that he died. They left off right before Kawaki showed us that he got his white karma seal. They left off right before Code essentially went to go unlock Ada and Damon. So there's a bunch of stuff that's going to happen right after the arc starts to be adapted into the anime.
Mm-hmm. And there's a lot going on in the anime right now. Like, it's like Ada and Boruto and Kawaki are living together in a hype house. They're somehow farming a romance between Kawaki and Ada. Sarada has somewhat officially admitted her feelings for Boruto, the same as the class rep. So it's officially a harem anime, which is huge for all of us. But yeah, there's a lot going on in Boruto right now that's actually like a lot of fun. I just don't understand. My thing is like, currently, as the Boruto manga stands right now, I don't understand how Code is a threat. That's my thing.
Code hasn't been in the last 3 chapters.
Code hasn't been in the last 3 chapters?
Yeah, the last 3 chapters of Boruto. Well, counting this next one, which hasn't necessarily come out yet, but
yeah,
after this, the last 4 chapters, he hasn't been in. So, which leads me to believe that he's probably trying to find some way to become an Otsutsuki member and build his character to become a villain of note. I'm guessing, but as of right now, the Boruto writers, they haven't gave us any idea, any inclination. They haven't even gave us 1 page out of what 4 times 4. Well, that's 1,600 pages we got in the past 4 months. Like, you know, nothing.
I think there might be like an arms race
Or
for
100.
Ishiki Otsutsuki's like genetics, almost like Hashirama Senju Cell. To where we know in Boruto chapter, what is it, 75, Amato explains, hey, this is how I gave them power. I didn't.
Yeah, it was like Shibai cells. Yeah,
exactly. So, and then he mentions like there's multiple abilities and so on and so forth. He goes on to explain, you know, Ada and Damon and Code. I do believe that Code. I don't think based upon the dialogue in chapter 75, he doesn't necessarily say Code got the claw mark from Shibai. He just simply said Code's claw marks are Shinjutsu. So I'm curious to see like there's a part of me that says, okay, well, Shibai, if he was a viable sacrifice to the Ten Tails, then if Code knows about him, he would have used him, right?
Yeah.
But the fact that he doesn't would suggest to me that maybe there's not enough of the genetic material to be used in that respect. But it's definitely interesting.
Yeah, I mean, I think the whole soul ascending thing is probably the issue. Like the fact that Shibai Otsutsuki's soul exists in a different plane of existence is probably why he's not viable as a sacrifice to become a Ten Tails and all that, or to become a God Tree and all that. But did you guys like that explanation from Amado? Did you guys like the introduction of Shinjutsu and like, oh, all ninjutsu is a hollow facsimile of Shinjutsu? Because I think honestly it kind of, and this is something that's happened with Boruto previously. But it kind of retcons a lot of things. It retcons basically the explanation of that we have of how ninjutsu was created. Like with Hagoromo going around handing out ninshu, and then everybody like combining ninshu with their spiritual energy to make chakra that's molded into ninjutsu. But it also, to me at least, opens up a lot of very interesting questions. Like possibly like there's a video in the works right now that Orochimaru is actually an Otsutsuki, and the reason that he's trying to collect all of the ninjutsu information is so that he can recreate Shinjutsu. But did you guys like that explanation?
I think that it added an extra layer to that story. I think it built upon it. I kind of liked it. Like it's just like I understand what you're saying. Like when you say it kind of retcons things, but in a way it doesn't. It's just
Wait, how does it retcon it? Out of curiosity.
I mean, it's not necessarily a retcon. It's just it's a different explanation, because I would figure, right? So we know the things that like Ishiki's dojutsu ability, like Code's claws, Ada's Senrigan, and a couple of other things are Shinjutsu. And does that mean Ashal Killing Bone is a Shinjutsu? Does that mean that True Secret Orbs are a Shinjutsu? And if they are a Shinjutsu, why was that never really like brought up with Kaguya and Hagoromo? And then when Hagoromo started to see people use ninjutsu, like why was he surprised by it? Like wouldn't he understand that would apply, right? That we would get to that like somehow, because technically all the humans created are roughly partly Otsutsuki, because most of them come from Kaguya in some degree. So it's not really a retcon. It's just it's an additional wrinkle to the story of how ninjutsu was created that I find very curious.
I do think technically it's a retcon. So I think I agree there.
Yeah.
But more so for me, when I think about it, it's like when you translate it, it's the divine arts, and I always say this: how can something be divine absent of the divine?
Right.
So I know there's like an aspect of Kaguya that exists in many people. Going back to the Kagura clan with Kimimaru, the
Mhm.
bones, Kekkei Genkai. For
Got some
me,
Yaku.
I well, thank you for that. I appreciate that.
Yeah. My job.
For for
Yeah.
me, I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, okay, well, if I'm looking at that, I think percentages matter here, right? Like, sometimes the blood can get, well, definitely the blood will be diluted, so maybe that divinity is kind of
Mhm.
gone, right? I think pretty much past Indra and Ashura's generation, I think I would kind of remove that divinity label. And I think it's the difference between like Boruto forming a Rasengan now as a pure Otsutsuki and like Jiraiya forming a Rasengan. Which one's
Mhm.
Shinjutsu? Well, I think Boruto's would be because there's a divine element at play.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's just the way that Shinjutsu was explained is like as divine miracles, right? And Shiba is able to create storms with with his hand and like call down lightning with a mighty roar, which is very similar to things that we've seen from the Ten Tails. Because like it said that the Ten Tails like basically terraformed the earth, right? And the Ten Tails, like by emotional swings, it was such a grouping of malignant natural chakra that it basically created the entirety of the earth. So I think it's interesting. I would just love to see it tied in somehow because I'm a lore nerd. How did Hagoromo not think that people would get to ninjutsu and all of these kinds of things? So I don't think it's necessarily a retcon. It's a very interesting like wrinkle, and it's something that Boruto does a
Yeah.
lot. Is they add those interesting wrinkles.
I think particularly with that little flashback arc with like Hagoromo and Indra developing ninjutsu. I think mostly for Hagoromo, I feel like he thought ninshu would have been like the prevailing ideology that would have spread across the generations, and people would have had an understanding that is for the purposes of connecting people, not combat.
Yeah.
And then through the
Mm.
development of ninjutsu, I think maybe he saw the utility of it in helping his acolytes utilize chakra in the way that they can't naturally, that he can. But I think also in that flashback, Indra says, yes, I did do this, but I'm also very fearful that it will become a weapon, which it inevitably did, and mostly because of
Yeah.
him. So it's all really fascinating stuff. But I'm curious to see what you guys think about that.
Well, me personally, I don't necessarily think that Hagoromo actually gave people ninjutsu. I mean, I
No, he
know
gave them ninshu.
yeah, he didn't necessarily give them ninju. I think that he just taught people how to actually use
Use
it.
their innate chakra. That's what I thought too.
Yeah, yeah,
But
and again,
Kaguya came to get her chakra back though, so I don't know about that one.
Yeah, so how it happens is Hagoromo goes across the world trying to spread ninshu. And chakra is two elements. It's the combination of spiritual and physical energy. And ninshu is the spiritual energy. So essentially, ninshu it's closer to senjutsu than anything. But it's like he wanted to tap all of humanity and all living creatures into like a higher plane of existence, kind of. And so by spreading ninshu and tapping everybody into that spiritual realm, eventually humans started to blend that ninshu with their physical own energy, and that created chakra, which they then molded into ninjutsu and genjutsu and all that.
I think maybe how you can explain it is just like what you said. It sounds like to me that's Hagoromo trying to elevate these like mortals
Yeah.
to a higher plane, and then they took something that he was trying to do and they perverted it, and then they
Yeah.
created ninjutsu from that, and then they kind of branched off into this whole different path. So I think maybe that can kind of tie into it being a ripoff of Shinjutsu arts, but ultimately, and I think this is an interesting perspective. You look at Amato; he's very much so intelligent as a human being, but the way he talks about the gods and the Otsutsuki and divine miracles and this is the realm of the gods and all this stuff, it's almost like I don't want to get too much into religion, but it seems like to me, people back in ancient times, the sun has an eclipse and they think it's Ra back in Egypt, right? You have to be very careful about stuff like that. Although he's very intelligent, I think that his intelligence can uh, cover maybe some more of his religious beliefs, because I don't think the Otsutsuki are gods. Maybe Shibai when he transcends, but they have technology. That's what they have. The Karma Seal was explained to be technology.
Yeah.
And that turtle that travels through time is technology. So to me, I don't think they're gods. I just think they're
Advanced.
advanced. Exactly, a very advanced species. So
But that's like
no,
if
so
that's like if
approaching it
aliens
from
came
that,
to Earth. Like, I'm sorry to cut you off. It's like aliens came to
yeah.
Earth like back in 1,000 years ago. If they came and they had like technology the people never seen before and stuff like that, people would praise them as gods. You know, so like that's kind
Yeah.
of like the comparison there. I just wanted to throw
Yeah.
that in.
Well,
Yeah,
I
I
guess
just
the
think we
real
have to be
question.
really
Oh,
careful
sorry.
with that, though. Oh, no, you're fine. You're fine.
Yeah, I guess the real question is what is your interpretation of God within the confines of Boruto? Is obviously like if somebody's able to transcend their bodily being and then transcend like through dimensions, like create storms with a wave of a hand, like call down lightning. Like the fact that okay, I guess the best example of what God would be represented is in Naruto and Boruto would be Hagoromo. And Hagoromo has the sword of Nanabuko, which is said to have created Earth, and also hold the power of which to destroy it.
This guy is broken.
Yeah. Hagoromo. I mean, Hagoromo is also like post death. He got stronger. He now exists in the Pure Lands, infinitely powered, creation of all
So did
things.
Hagoromo transcend death then too, just like this
Yeah.
Shibai Osuski dude?
Yeah. So
Absolutely.
so in the same way as Shibai Otsutsuki, Hagoromo exists in a separate pocket dimension, powered by the Pure Lands, which is insane because that means he's infinitely he has infinite chakra. And considering the fact that he is creation of all things, that means he can if he has enough chakra, he can make whatever he wants from his imagination. Like he's an Nagi, but permanent. So he can make anything he wants. He has a weapon that created Earth. Like, to what degree is that not God? So
Right.
he's an Otsutsuki who also reached godhood. Though not through the means of not through the means of Shibai, which I also find very interesting because it said that Shibai consumed like thousands of planets of chakra fruits, and like completed karmic reincarnation multiple times. Yet Hagoromo did it in one life cycle. So like, what happens?
So for me, I think there's a distinction between a character doing seemingly godly acts, and you have to again view it from the perspective of the person who's calling it, right? We're talking from the human perspective. Creating storms or whatnot can be perceived as some godly thing, but once you're in the know, it's not really. I mean, hell,
humans can make storms
just look at
with technology.
just look at Alice IRL. We have like CRISPR technology, and we can kind of
that's what it's
do
called.
this or that.
I used to work in CRISPR.
What?
That's cool.
What the hell?
That's very nice.
Yeah. I worked in CRISPR. I was cancer research.
Oh, that's what's
well,
up.
well, thank you for your work, my friend.
Yeah. Now I talk about anime for a living, so I guess I don't give me too many props. I was a scientist, and I was like, damn, this anime shit paying, and then I stopped saving lives.
Wait, dang.
Well, you know
so
what?
anime
The
paid
fact
more
that
than
you
science?
one.
Wow.
Oh yeah. No, anime pays like 5 to 6 times more than science.
Whoa.
The fact that you
It
went into
depends on
the
the
field,
science.
the fact that
It
you went
depends on
into the
the
field to begin with, it tells me about your character. So there's that.
And you're
I'll take that.
I'll praise you for that.
I'll take that. That's all that matters. Yeah, I have a master's in
yeah.
biochemistry that I completely wasted.
I mean, you can't say that you wasted it though.
No, it's not a
you
waste.
have it.
Bro,
Yeah,
you're
at least
like
that.
you're highly intelligent, bro. Like, so I don't think it's a waste. Like,
If this shit, hey, listen, if this shit falls through, I can always go back. That's my thing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You have a fallback plan always. So I don't think it was a waste at all, bro.
But
If I ever get caught like simping for like Ada or something, I get canceled, then I'll just go straight back to science, baby.
Oh no.
They're gonna what's his name?
Delta,
EDP
bro.
you.
Team Delta.
Yeah.
They're gonna EDP my boy NC Hammer off of some Ada.
Real quick though, just tying back into Free Game's question a little bit. I don't think Hagoromo transcended, obviously not in the exact same way. Like NC said, this dude had a different method in which he did it. I think it is different, but I do think Hagoromo can be viewed as the exception, not the rule, because he does possess these types of abilities that I would deem as godly, again, from my human perspective. But I suspect that there's a different level to view things from the higher up you go. And then, based upon the higher plateaus that you reach, it may not be godly at all. I mean, from the perspective of like the ramen man, I mean, my God, Rasengan must be something immaculate. You know what I mean?
He said the ramen man. I mean, when you put it,
But we have to figure out specifically what the definition of God is for Naruto.
When you put it in that aspect, though, like I like
Sage of 6 bowls, baby.
Say the 6 bowls. I like how you
Confirmed, by
put
the
it,
way.
Mello. Like, when you want to tie it into like religion, like people believe there's one way to heaven, you know. But then you have people who believe there's multiple ways to heaven. So maybe in the Naruto series, there's not just one way to reach godhood. Maybe you don't have to do it the way that Shibai did. Maybe it's different routes to reach that godhood that Shibai reached. But Shibai is
Yeah.
more like Naruto and Boruto. Like it's really based on Eastern mythology, and it's a lot of Buddhism inserted into Boruto.
Right.
So if you really like pay attention to what they're doing to Shibai, he's just doing what the Buddhists practice. You're going to reincarnate over and over again until you reach perfection or reach enlightenment.
Nirvana,
Nirvana, there you go. So that's
Yeah.
basically what Shibai did.
But think about the other Otsutsuki though, right? Like Momoshiki, Kinshiki, Urshiki. Like these, like Urshiki is getting folded by like Ginny. Like if this is what we're calling gods, I mean, I'm not too impressed. So like, I mean, for me, like
my man got folded by his own ability and a frog mouth.
That's what I'm saying. Like we literally have a child like Damon who's out here like riding people like it's like I don't know what. I'm gonna leave that one alone. We're gonna move away from that one.
Man,
but Damon's a monster. But he surpasses these supposed gods.
Yeah,
I'm like, okay, well if they are gods, they clearly have some kind of hierarchy, and you must be at the bottom of the totem pole because they seem more like parasitic aliens to me, to be honest. But
but it's absolutely a side note.
Naruto. They might just have a different definition. It might just be a higher being. You feel me? Like it might be something as simple as that.
Yeah. I mean, I think that's the goal of every Otsutsuki, right? Is to become God, like is to eat enough chakra fruits that you literally become God. And that's why the goal of every Otsutsuki is exactly what Shibai has accomplished. Side note here, though, I do have a signed poster from the American voice actor of Teiuchi, the ramen man. So. Just wanna throw that out there. I saw him at a con. His name's Lex Lang, and I was like, "Oh my God, the Sage of Six Bowls!"
You
and
got
for some
the Ramen Man's autograph,
and for some reason, bro,
you are legendary.
So he also voiced Ghetto in JJK, and then Goku in one of the dubs of Super. Yeah, for some reason, of Super. When Chris Sabat wasn't. But he didn't have any pictures of Teiuchi. And I was like, bro, I need you to sign a picture of Teiuchi.
The Ramen Man played Goku, bro. I didn't know this, bro.
Yeah.
Yo, we got to have you on the pod more often. I'm telling you, bro. You
tapped into the meta here.
My guy got the Ramen Man's autograph, bro.
Yeah.
You know how long we've been...
Signed, sealed, and delivered. You already know.
Lex Lang, look him up. That's I had to get it. I had to get the Sage of Six Bowl. So I had him sign a Goku. Poster as Teiuchi. Yeah, the Sage of Six Bowls, baby. Only way to do it.
So do you guys? Question for you.
Do you have this poster?
Yeah, go ahead.
On the video. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Mello.
Yeah, I do. I have it right. It's nailed up, but I have it. I'll show you. Here.
I'm gonna check it on your next video. Oh, he's about to grab it. Oh yeah, definitely. I'll share the screen.
I'm about to check out the stream.
I'll share it for
everybody. I had him sign this one right here. It's a Goku poster. But it says, Nick, train hard, eat well.
Hold on.
Be strong, Lex Lang. Teiuchi.
Our audience can't see it unless they go on your stream. Can you share your screen real quick?
All right, I'm back. What's going on?
Huh? Oh, can you share your screen? Like turn on your camera real quick so I can share it.
I got you. Yep.
For our audience, so they can
Oh, there's gonna be layers. There's gonna be layers to this shit real quick.
Or we can like just link your page and they can like check it on their own time.
Yeah, no, here I got you. I'm like here.
Cool.
I share my screen. All right, I'll show it off. Let me get my bag here.
Hold up. Let me go to the right window capture.
NC, bro.
The office is taking some recent changes. This one was acquired at I think it was AnimeCon. But yeah, so. It's Goku. It's signed to Nick. Train hard, eat well, be strong, Lex Lang.
Hold up. I gotta transform this real quick. There's so much freaking things I have to do to make stuff work on a new pod.
NC.
I'm proud of you. What's going on?
What's with your YouTube, man?
What do you mean? What's with my YouTube?
Why don't you have the nighttime feature? Okay, what's up?
Am I getting judged? Because I stopped working at 8. That's why.
Bro, I am blinded by the light here. Like, what is happening?
Blinded by the light. This is my coffee in the morning. I get a straight shot of 400 lumens to the eyeballs.
Oh, you have it framed. Okay, very nice.
Yeah, that's how I do it, bro. That's the only way. Only way to do it.
Let me see.
I don't even drink caffeine. I just take straight blue light to the fucking eyeballs.
I love it.
I don't even know you could add straight up. Did not even know you could do light mode or dark mode.
Can you show me one more time? Because I just got it to pop up on a page.
Yeah, of course.
See, my bad.
Yeah, you're good. Let's go chatting Naruto. Boom. You see it? See my face?
No, I see your YouTube. Oh yeah, I see your face, but it's so small.
My face is in the YouTube.
Let me make it full screen. Hold on, let me make it full screen. There you go. Hopefully they can see it. Let's see the poster real quick one more time.
Yeah, I can also go Otaku's Anonymous. Bam. This is me and Lex. This is me and Teuchi right here. This was a recent addition to the studio. The studio's been hectic. I also got a 1/4 size saber that I haven't shown off yet. She's big as hell.
Okay. Yeah, I see it now. Man,
bigger than Itachi.
I see the poster now. It's giving us a lag because I think I'm watching your stream while
Naruto's
stream.
Yeah.
Naruto,
so it's or YouTube's thing is awful, man.
Yeah, it's a lag. So
yeah,
bro.
While you're
when
talking,
you said saber, I'm like, yo, you mean lightsaber? But I think you're talking about like the Fate Stay.
As in saber from from Fate.
Okay.
Yeah. No. The only saber I care about.
I was like, a fellow Star Wars fan, but nah.
No. Why would I care?
Wow.
How dare you, sir? Okay,
listen.
You need to come on over to the dark side.
Andor's the greatest show we've ever got. I don't care, bro. If it's not animated, I'm not watching it. If it's not, I watch 3 non-animated shows a year. Okay, and that goes Peaky Blinders, The Boys, and then I have a floating third. That's it.
Okay,
I'll grant you. What's the floating third? You can't just leave it out.
Well, if something big comes out, like if One Piece live action comes out, and I need to watch it to absolutely House of the Dragon. There we go. That was my floating third this year. And then when it comes back in 17 years, I'll watch season 2.
What about the World Cup? At least the World Cup. What's the problem?
I watched the World Cup until America got eliminated.
I watched it until Brazil got eliminated, so I don't care about that.
No. When the U.S. was out, when it stopped being called soccer, that's when I got out. When it stopped, when freedom wasn't being spread on the soccer pitch, I was done. I was done, bro.
Real quick. How far did you get into Peaky Blinders?
I got it in like season 1. Oh, I'm done. I'm caught up.
Oh man. Okay, I need to catch up with you then. Okay.
Yeah. No, it's incredible.
It's really good.
So good. It's absolutely. I love it so much. Fucking what's his name?
I love that time period. I think that guy played the Scarecrow in one of the Batman.
He did. I'm trying to think of it. Cillian Murphy. He's like one of the most talented actors on earth. I adore him. Yeah. But no, the U.S. versus England game was one of the best moments of my life. I was at a bar, 11 a.m., just like hammered, just screaming out, just calling people Brits. And just like yelling, it's called.
That was definitely an event, bro. U.S. versus Britain, bro, in the World Cup. That's an event,
bro. It was the Boston Tea Party all over again. We tied their asses so goddamn hard. Oh my god, we tied their asses.
Yeah, facts. Want that? I know some of the non-U.S. fans might not necessarily understand the deep-seated beef that we got with the U.K. and of course us celebrating the tie. But Britain literally created the game of soccer. I'm not even gonna call it football because they started calling it soccer at first, then changed it to football. But that's besides. What they called it soccer too, but they created it, and for us to tie literally years later,
embarrassing.
Imagine if we go over there and they tie us in basketball. Impossible.
Oh my god.
Impossible.
They got some 5'10" buck-toothed white man playing center up against God knows who. Up against
anybody.
Yeah, you got Zion Williamson jumping over 6 dudes at once. And just fucking Jesus Christ.
Bam Adebayo, John Morant, Stephen Curry, LeBron James. Like, what are they gonna do with that 5?
And cross you out of your moccasins there. Put the tee back in there. No. That's vile. I have British fans. I appreciate you. All right.
Shout out to the Brits.
You guys keep the dentistry practice alive. Listen, we need you.
Oh my god!
Without you, how would dentists be millionaires?
Bro,
I got love
the light shade, bro. Bro, the light shade that he throws.
Listen,
he does
you guys.
He does it
Wow.
so lightly.
Without you guys, how would surgeons know how to fix knife wounds? All right, that's we need the Brits. We need the Brits.
Yo, Eric.
Yo, this guy's gonna get his demonetized.
Don't worry. It's like actually no. It's I'm used to streaming much.
I don't even
I'm used to streaming much later in the day. Britain is very much awake right now. I was streaming at like 3 and it's usually 2 a.m. in Britain. No, I love Britain. I do. I love London. Great. It's a great city.
But get back into board. So since we're getting the cold arc adapted, what do you guys think, like as far as like anime filler? You know there's going to be more episodes that they added, and it's not going to be strictly manga. What would you like them to explain and like flesh out more as far as in the cold arc in the anime?
I think they have the formula already, don't they? Like they have like if you're doing Sasuke Retsunan and like if you're focusing on these arcs, like don't give me another arc about Kawaki trying to become a shinobi. Like nobody, like I'm sorry, but nobody cares. Like I just like there's no like I don't need to he's going around having like a mid-Genin feats while meanwhile he's coming up into combat against Code in the manga, having light speed feats using Ishiki's dojutsu ability, like fighting against Daemon, like, and meanwhile like he's getting jumped by Kunai in the anime canon. I'm like the inconsistency in power scaling and storytelling here, like don't give me that. Like just animate light novels. Give me Steam Ninja Scrolls again. I don't care. I'll watch it. Like and like give me Sasuke Retsudan. Give me like go flashback and be like put Sakura in like a precarious situation and be like, this reminds me of when I was in X position. And it's like her in Sakura Heated. Like there's so many ways to tap into like 12 episode arcs about like the blank period where like we could be giving Sakura finally her roses. Like she has like incredible feats in light novels, especially in Sasuke Retsudan, which people are about to see, which I'm really excited about. But we got to give these people their roses because there's cool stuff. Like there's a whole story about how Kakashi like captured a taken over blimp and figured out how to use purple lightning and like based off of Madara's techniques in the first light novel in the blank period. So like that's what I want.
Yeah, 1000%. I kind of agree with you there as well. I mean, with these next upcoming chapters being adapted, there's going to be about what 20 chapters, give or so, 55 to 56. I personally believe that if they really want to run through the whole thing, this whole thing could possibly be like caught up in about 30 episodes. So for it to like span out, for it to like not necessarily be like too quick, they have to add in some of those anime cans, and for them to actually adapt some of the novels in between, I wouldn't necessarily mind. Now, specifically in regards to like some of the anime filler that could possibly span from the actual manga content, I mean, there's like a lot. I mean, first things first, we need to actually see Kawaki get his karma seal back from Amato. Like we never got that in the manga. And I understand they want to say, hey, they want a surprise. They want it to be a surprise. Kawaki's gonna get it on the battlefield. It's like to this day, we never seen Amato actually give this man his karma seal back. And not only that, Sasuke, when he's going ghost on these missions, it's like we never see him in the manga. For example, a couple of chapters ago, when again Boruto got his back blown out, Sasuke was nowhere to be found. He was supposedly investigating Cold's lair.
He was in the land of snow.
Yeah. I want to see that mission. I want to see it. Like I want to see what Sasuke was doing. How did he find out the intel that he got? And of course, what was the tracks and tribulations? Did he fight anybody? A bunch of stuff that I want to see. So those things, in my personal opinion, for anime filler, could definitely be interesting alongside the novels as well.
And there's already a precedent for that because we got the Sasuke light novel animated where he finds the Ketsugurigan, the Ketsurigan, and like there's the whole like underground fighting ring and like in the last like 10 or so episodes of Naruto. And that was really cool. And people were a bit confused as to why I was thrown in. They were just trying to get the episode 500. But so the precedent for like Sasuke being out there on missions, like getting animated already exists. And I think that's why we're getting Sasuke Retsudan is because people liked it the first time. And people like Sasuke's like what, the third or fourth favorite character in the entirety of Naruto. So like, of course people are going to. No. He's like 488th, I think, on the list. And so what's crazy though is like he's probably, I don't know, it's either going to be Itachi or Kakashi who ends up winning that popularity contest, I think. And so I think it'll be cool to see a little like a short manga drawn by Kishimoto. I'm just hoping it's not Sasuke because we have that, that exists. Yeah. But outside of that, we also have like, and while Naruto anime has touched on it previously, Itachi has 2 light novels written about him. And I think there would be And like, I think it could be very easily like, you know how Sarada's always questioning about Itachi and she's like trying to find the history of the Uchiha clan and all of that?
Doesn't Sasuke figure out how Itachi got sick? Well, not got sick, or like how he actually died
Yeah,
in the Itachi novel. It was like he was
that's
taking some medicine or some pills or something like that, and it was
yeah,
giving him
you're
side
talking about
effects.
Naruto.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
Naruto's.
Naruto
Okay,
Jin. It's Naruto Jin Raiden, the Howling Wolf Village.
okay. I
Yeah,
forgot
and
which
it's
novel it
right
was. All right.
after he kills Itachi, and he goes to the Howling Wolf Village, and he like finds the medicine. Also, really good light novel. That would be
That's
incredible. So
amazing.
like,
I love it. I love it. Yeah.
yeah. So there's so many
I
different
forgot which
ways
one it
that
was.
Sarada could get played. Like it could like here, I'll tell you the story of Itachi and the massacre of your clan. And like people would love that because it goes deeper into Itachi's death. You see Shisui's battle against Danzo. You see why Shisui was able to get jumped by Danzo. You see how Itachi actually awoke his MS. He had to kill Shisui. So yeah, there's a lot of things they could jump into.
Do you think that, like you bring up Sarda, do you think that we'll see Tarda? I called her Tarda. You think you think we'll see Sarda get her third Tomo in this Code arc in the anime?
I think she kind of has to, right? Like
Right,
think
yeah.
about how fast things are moving beyond Sarada. And like and I think one of my biggest qualms with Naruto, like the universe as a whole, is like the fact that like the women haven't been nearly as strong as they should be. Like Sakura is arguably like currently probably one of the strongest people in the village. And really the only time we get to see her shine is Sakura Hiden, Sasuke Retsuda, unfortunately, and then in the Shin Uchiha arc. So see, I would love to see Sarada get upgraded because she wants to be the Hokage one day, and I genuinely think she's going to be. But when we consider like a world where karma seals are making Naruto irrelevant, like how is Sarada going to keep up?
Right, exactly. I really
And
I think that's a relevant claim, but well, first things first, I want the Tomo to come in the Code arc. Bump the Code arc. I want to be here in the Sasuke Retsuda arc, but I think they need something to add on top of that third Tomo. 1000% right. When NC was talking about how Sarada's getting left behind, I think she possibly needs the third Tomo plus another addition to possibly make her stronger and possibly up there with Kawaki and Boruto. I understand that story-wise she shouldn't necessarily be up there, but in regards to being completely left behind like how she is as of right now, I think everybody can agree she's nowhere in the same stratosphere as like a Boruto or Kawaki, and they're in the same team.
Well, I think okay, real quick, 'cause I think we kind of moved on. In terms of the filler, I think I agree with both of you. Cater to both your fan bases, the old and the new. Do the Boruto stuff, obviously manga adaptation, but also cover some of the Naruto fans with the adaptations of the novels. I think that'll be perfect. Or like Bar said, cover some of the like gaps in between the manga where characters are missing, strangely enough. And I think that's perfect. Now for Sarada, my favorite new gen character, I would say
I love that for you.
well, thank
It's a
you.
fun hill to die on.
Listen, I will.
Yeah.
I will. But we do know her being Sasuke's daughter. There's quite a few ways for her to gain power. Number one, she will. So the question after that is, okay, well, now that we know definitively she will scale, how does that come into play? You know, and I have plenty of theories about this, right? Like Sasuke. If you want to look at it on the genetic level, Sasuke being something more than like a base Uchiha with the Cursed Seal of Heaven, his genetics being viable or tethered to that of Jugo, whose clan has a Kekkei Genkai that absorbs nature energy. When the lariat hits him in the chest, he's compatible with the flesh of Jugo, and how that could change him on the biological level and kind of work with Sarada on the same level. And of course, there's like from her mother, Byakugo Seal, or the obvious choice now would be Shibai Otsutsuki, right? Like I said, I think there may be an arms race for divine or divinity when it comes to genetics. So maybe we can infuse some of his abilities within hers, and that can have a reaction that we've never seen before with her Otsutsuki Dojutsu. Maybe elevate her Sharingan to a Shinjutsu type of ability.
Yeah,
it's fascinating stuff.
So I guess the curse mark thing is interesting to me because obviously Sasuke loses his curse mark in his battle against Itachi, right? But you're saying that like the chemistry of his body was altered prior, right?
Yeah, because if you go to the war arc, the reason why like Jugo can like use his curse mark with his Susanoo to give him like sage powers, the change on his body, it's like a permanent thing.
Yeah. It's a cool theory. I like that. I think if anything, the power we're going to see from her, it was kind of implied recently in one of the panels that Sasuke might still have his Rinnegan. And I know obviously it got stabbed and it got destroyed, but in one of the panels, Sasuke is looking at Boruto and he sees Momoshiki, and he's like, and it flashes to like his 6-tome Rinnegan in his face, and it's like it feels like that time. And I think they might have been referencing that, like it feels like the time that like he got stabbed in the eye, and that's probably what it is. But I definitely think there is a line for Sarada to become more powerful, because we know there's going to be conflict between Mitsuki and Kawaki coming up. Like there at the end of chapter 75, we see Kawaki and Mitsuki like battling. I think that's most likely going to become like Mitsuki finds out that Kawaki was the one who killed Boruto, and he's going to freak out, or he's jealous that Kawaki and Ada like are in love with each other. I'm hoping it's the Boruto thing, but like there's already a clear path for Mitsuki. He's probably Toneri's son. He's a perfect snake sage. Like there is a clear path for Mitsuki to remain relevant for as long as the story goes along. I just don't see a current one for Sarada outside of Sasuke dying, giving her EMS, and then possibly a Rinnegan coming into play.
Well, my only thing with that is like you have a character like Boruto who has Momoshiki's abilities. And one of those abilities you can just pop the pills and gain power. Who's to say that he can't do that for his friends? Give her a pill and then she just instantly scales. Or like Karma Seal, you can place it on multiple people. There doesn't need to be a reincarnation process. So that in and of itself will grant power and abilities. And then again, Shibai being like the new Hashirama Senju cell. And
Yeah.
then, like the thing with Mitsuki is very interesting too. Because as far as him being like linked to Toneri Otsutsuki, it's strange because I do think there's an Otsutsuki element at play, but he's under Ada's enchant ability, which we know should not affect Otsutsuki.
Yeah.
So I'm like, what's going on here? And then also with the flash forward scene in chapter 75, that's also interesting because I suspect that that's nothing more than like a red herring. I'm not even sure if it's all happening around the same event. He could potentially be seeing several different events and then just interpreting it as one large event. I mean,
Yeah.
I think a lot of that stuff is a misdirect. But I'm very curious to see how it parses out for sure.
Well, see, because I think it might be a red herring in the same way that the battle between Naruto and Kawaki in the beginning of Boruto is a red herring. I think they've been kind of building up towards a logical conclusion for possibly Boruto and Kawaki coming into conflict. But like, I don't see a possible line for Kawaki ever being a menace to the Hidden Leaf. Like he loves like Naruto and like sees Boruto as a brother. Like I don't see a possible line. So I understand where you could be coming from with it being a red herring. I think probably it has to be Shibai Otsutsuki for Sarada. There's really no other explanation because I don't think they're going to kill Sasuke. They basically already have. They've given Naruto and Sasuke the Might Guy treatment where it's like, hey, listen, we didn't kill them. They're still around. So like you can see them and smile occasionally, but like they're not going to help. Like Naruto went into Sage mode recently in the battle against Code and then proceeded to just sit there. Like he just like and then he watched Boruto die. He came out of Sage mode and then that was it. And like he has no helpfulness when it comes down to it. Like he's still powerful, like obviously, but like he's outclassed now.
Yeah, well, let me run this by you though, because I think with Kawaki, I think they've been building the blocks there, right? So yes, he does view Boruto as a brother, but he was willing to do what needed to be done from his perspective in order to prevent the deaths of his newfound family. I always say this: when you take a character like Kawaki, just looking at his backstory, and he didn't know love, right? And he got this abuse from Jigen and his biological father as well. So he went from that situation to this extreme like whiplash to getting all this love.
Yeah.
Right? So once you take this child who didn't know love their entire life and you provide that to them in abundance, and then the threat of taking that away, that being Momoshiki killing Naruto, so on and so forth, that's going to cause him to take radical action. We even saw that I don't want to get into that because I don't know if you cover the spoilers. Well, we'll leave that one alone.
Wait, what happened? Did you guys get the chapter early or some shit?
Yeah, some leaks
Chapter
out.
Ben
Some
came
leaks
out.
out.
What are you doing?
What do you mean the chapter bin? No.
Not the
I didn't hear
chapters, the
anything about
leaks.
no leaks either. Yo, we on the
What,
same
chapter
page, MC.
76?
Hold
Yeah,
up. No.
76.
Boruto's most recent chapter is chapter 75. Don't you gaslight me.
Oh, chapter 76 came out.
No.
the
No, it
leaks came
didn't.
out. What are you
The
talking
chapter
about?
comes out in
The
3
leaks came out.
days.
My bad. The leaks came out. The leaks came
I
out.
didn't see no leaks. I didn't even know leaks came out.
I read on Shonen Jump. Where do you guys read?
I literally
read on
uploaded
Viz.
a video about the leaks.
Wait.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
you are.
FBI, they're
Bro,
right there.
ever
That's
since
Boruto
crazy.
chapter-
Viz has been listening the whole time, the whole podcast. Wrap it up.
Boruto chapter 76 has not been officially released, but there are leaks on Twitter about
Well,
the
let's
chapter.
talk about the leaks. I didn't know about the leaks. What's up?
Well, I don't know.
There
I don't know
aren't
if
leaks. There are rumors
Oh,
about what people
rumors.
think
Well,
is going to
what's
happen in the chapter.
what's the
That's
Oh,
rumors?
word?
I mean, they got panels and everything.
No,
What?
for the federales, that's what it is. For us,
Oh, yeah. For
we
my
have
biz
some
connects.
good friends on Twitter that
Uh-huh.
might know
Okay.
what happens in the
Well,
chapter.
Well, that's
dry
something you
snitching
tell.
is crazy.
That's something
Can
you
you-
tell somebody in the DMs, bro. You ain't gotta say it out loud, bro. I'm just saying, man.
Can
But
you
no, I
guys
feel you, I
stop
feel you.
stringing this along and just go? What's the rumors, man?
Yeah,
Well, I mean,
now I'm genuinely curious.
Is everyone here okay with leaks and spoilers?
Yes, I'm asking.
Okay. Well,
Yeah, I'm
okay,
also.
well,
Me
here we
and
go.
NC is like, what's
well,
going on?
I think the big,
I am usually the best informed man in the room, and this is making me very uncomfortable.
no. I
just-
think the biggest
yeah.
thing. I just against the biggest thing, in my personal opinion, was the cliffhanger at the last ending of the chapter. Is essentially Kawaki like requesting to speak to Momoshiki. Now, at that particular point, in my personal opinion, well, just to explain, because I know you guys didn't fully see the whole entire chapter, but Momoshiki was about to start to Boruto was about to start to talk to Momoshiki, and Kawaki realized it, and then he's like, "What's going on?" And then he started to like request to speak to Momoshiki. We don't know specifically all the actual dialogues because the actual thing didn't really get translated, just the actual pictures, and people started to translate the pictures in their own words. So
That's
until the
funny.
actual things come out, which is probably going to be in like a couple days, we're probably good. We're probably not necessarily going to know, but we know Kawaki wants to speak to Momoshiki.
A couple days, the
and,
chapter
and
comes
that's
out.
the key. That's the key to Kawaki's turn. I think, like I said, is that whiplash, man. The fear of losing his. I mean, every motivation. I mean, everything that he does is motivated by fear. The fear of loss of this newfound love, this newfound family, these newfound friends. He leaves the village. That's because he wants to remove himself from the situation so that his loved ones won't be targeted. He gets the karma back, so on and so forth. He wants to kill Boruto to stop Momoshiki from targeting Naruto.
Yeah.
And I think that he didn't accomplish that, right? And with Momoshiki back, I think that needs to be resolved. So I can see a precedent that's been established for a while now that can see Kawaki making that big turn, and probably towards the end of Boruto Part 1.
Maybe that's the flash forward scene. Maybe that's the reason why they get into that conflict. Maybe it has something to do with Momoshiki still living inside of Boruto. Because they said,
Absolutely.
like Kawaki, I didn't think you'll go this far, this and that, blah blah blah. So maybe that's the reason why.
I think people are like, they forget that this kid is psychologically damaged and
Yes,
he's
he
not in
is.
his right mind.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
not in his right mind. So everything he does is going to be, you have to view it through that lens. Like, yo, he's tapped, and rightfully so. So you can't expect him to make rational decisions. Plus, he's 14.
He's like an
So,
abused
yeah.
foster child.
Yeah.
that
So
you
so
adopted at
you
16.
you said at the end of Boruto Part 1, how far do you guys think we are from the end of Boruto Part 1?
Well, in the flash forward scene, like, it looks like they have the same like design, right? They still look like they're little, the same clothing. So in that flash forward, I guess the question would be, how far do you think that is? And I don't think it's that far, considering it's focused around the characters that are currently in the story right now, like Shikadai, Ina Shikacho, so on and so forth. So I suspect what Boruto saw in chapter 75 is not too far out into the future, and I also don't think it has anything to do with Momoshiki's cryptic warning at all. But relatively soon, I would say.
Just
Maybe
for
maybe
clarification
probably
specific-
2025, maybe.
2012. Okay.
Yo,
You're right.
It's like
Hold on.
You're right.
12
No.
chapters.
Actually, he nailed it. Low key, he nailed it. That's
Are
really
you
impressive.
wait? Hold up, because my guy seems like he has the drop on all the knowledge and all the secret information. Are you
You
quizzing
can't
us?
reveal it, man.
Are you?
No.
quizzing us?
No. I just listened.
He's
It's
like,
not
let me see how
2000
good these guys really are.
It's
I'm gonna
not
quiz them.
2025. I'll tell you that right now. It's not. It's not. It's not
Wait,
2025.
can you tell it too soon or too long?
Significantly too long.
Okay,
Dang.
okay.
Yeah. Not
Dang.
even. Yeah.
Okay.
So now we got to go 2023, like significantly.
No,
it's
he
not
said
2023, bro.
significantly too long. If that would have been significantly too short if it was 2023.
Oh
So
That-
he's so
No, that's not
don't-
what he said.
no, is the wait significantly too long?
No, he said 2025 is too long, but 2023
Oh,
wasn't even
oh,
mentioned.
oh, oh. Okay, I misunderstood. My bad. I thought he was
Nah,
saying
it
that.
can't be 2023, bro. Like it's only 12 chapters a year, and I think they have too much to wrap up for 12 chapters. It has to be 2024
Bro,
if
as
that's the
slow
case.
as Boruto moves, I would have said 2026,
Here's the
2027.
thing. I wouldn't necessarily rule out us seeing that scene episode 1 of post time skip. Similar to how we seen Sasuke, Naruto, and Sakura kind of like convene at episode 1 of Naruto Shippuden. So I
Mhm.
wouldn't necessarily fully rule that out.
See, I listen. There's just listen. There's been murmurs that we're looking at the end of the year here.
What?
What?
Wait, this
Couple
year?
of murmurs. That's it. That's all I'm gonna
can't
say.
be.
That's all I'm gonna
You
say.
talking about 2022?
Yeah.
Stop it.
There's
No
like
way.
14 more days in like 2
Bro,
weeks.
no. Ain't no way, bro.
I'm relaying the rumors I've heard.
I don't believe you. And I don't believe these
Listen.
rumors. Lies.
I'm not
I don't buy it.
I'm not asking you to. I'm not asking you to. But I've heard within the confines of the manga, we might be looking at towards the end of the year.
Are you talking to
How? That's
Amato?
this chapter
For a
then.
That's
time
suspect.
skip or
That's
for
this chapter.
For the time skip.
Ain't no way, bro.
That's this chapter then if you're talking about the end of the year.
It's close to the end of the year. Now these are unsubstantiated. These are unsubstantiated. All right, I'd like
you
to
would have
say.
to get two mangas this chapter then if it's not this chapter.
Bro,
It's
I would
December.
eat my hat. I
what
would
if
eat
it's
my hat
around?
if they
It,
go.
it doesn't necessarily mean that it has to be December. For example, it could possibly be like February, March.
That's the
even,
beginning of the year. That's not the end of the year.
What?
but it's still around.
Now listen, this. I've heard this from a friend of a friend. All right, that's it. That's it. So this isn't even from my Viz connection. This is from an outsider.
Yeah, obviously, no one's reporting anything. No one's reporting.
Yeah.
We're just trying to piece things together and see how it would possibly make sense. You feel
Bro,
me?
all I'm saying,
If it
all I'm
happens,
saying is,
NC had said it here first, and I'll give you your flowers when it happens. If it does really happen,
I
will
think
have to.
this man's friend must be a motto. Highly suspect, cannot be believed. I don't buy it. I don't buy it. You
I
sir,
don't-
not,
He said
not
it's
you.
a
I'm not
but your
buying
friend-
into it.
Your friend must be a stand-up gentleman or gentlewoman. Okay, I'm sure they're lovely. You're lovely people, but you're lying to me. Okay, I don't buy it.
Yeah. Whatever you say. Whatever you say. Listen, who's to say? Here's the thing, though. Who's to say that what the time skip looks like here? That's all I'm saying. Is who's to say it's exactly to the moment of Boruto versus Kawaki?
Right. That would be.
That's all I'm gonna say.
And that's the thing. I mean, if we were legitimately trying to make a case about the time skip potentially happening very soon, it would. We even talked about this on a pod. Right now, there is no villain. Right now, it seems like a state of like everybody's just chill. We're getting new information, just like in regards to the overall sense of like the lore. If there was a time skip right now, it wouldn't necessarily be that difficult to write in.
I mean, we do kind of have a villain though. We still have Code. Yeah, I mean, I understand y'all.
Code.
Y'all say he's not a threat, bro, but we don't
Bro,
know
he
who
got
this 10
mocked
cell army
by
that he has.
Damon.
He has a
He got
whole
mocked
10.
by
He has
Damon.
a whole 10 cells army now, though. That's what I'm saying. We don't know.
We're discussing Shibai Osuki, bro. Ten Tails is so far behind, bro. We might have Himawari handle a Ten Tails one of these days.
Oh my gosh. We
Bro,
don't know
also,
how strong this.
we do have a villain.
writers
We
can
have a
scale.
villain.
The writers can scale this 10 tails, juvenile 10 tails to however strong they want it to be.
Well, until we see that, right? It's just speculation. But I do think we have a villain, and I think his name is NC Hammer. Okay, because he sparked this entire conversation. I think he's spinning webs, bro, just like a motto. Okay, red herring.
That's me. That's me, Mr. Web Spinner. Call me Miles Morales because I'm out here spinning webs.
Jesus.
Listen, all right. All I'm gonna say is, first off, why was Madara able to seal a 10 tails inside of him and Sasuke wasn't? That's the first question. Madara and Obito able to seal a 10 tails, fully grown one. Sasuke sees a 10 tails, just seal it inside of you. I don't know what were we doing there. Second off, listen,
They said that he didn't have a full understanding of his Rinnegan at the same time too. Because remember,
In Boruto?
wait, what? I thought we was talking about in Naruto. He said that. He said that.
Dimension.
No. Because he said that. What did you say, NC? You said that. Freaking Madara can absorb a 10 tails. Obito could absorb a 10 tails.
Absorb 10 tails, but for some reason, Sasuke when he saw 10 tails, when he saw it outside the car hideout.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why wouldn't he just absorb it and just don't have to worry about that anymore? It's inside of me.
I got you. I thought we was talking about Valley of the End. Since we were bringing up. Okay.
I think that Sasuke could have absorbed it. I think that he wants to gather more intel, gather more information.
I don't know. It's never sat right with me. And then also to those scheming my downfall here.
Wasn't Ishiki there too though? Like when he saw the 10 tails? Ishiki was there. Or Jigen was there. He could have sealed it. He could have waited till Jigen dipped out though.
Exactly.
Just like he dipped out.
He could have went back in. He could have went home for a cup of tea and went back. Like
he could have. It could have happened.
But once again, also to those scheming my downfall. Listen, I'm just relaying information I've heard. All right.
Hey, with Shibai though, you remember? I remember back when I first started watching your content. You had like a video about like the 2 10 tails that came out. Please excuse me if I'm misquoting you wrong because this was like 2 years ago. You
it was a long time ago.
Yeah, you was like it's like a plot hole or something like that.
Kaguya is a walking plot hole. Yeah.
Right. That video. So now since we got the Shibai thing and like his corpse was left over, do you think that that's what they fed to the 10 tails, or you think that's a little bit of a stretch?
So I had somebody explain it really well, actually, and that it was that the Kaguya was lying about how the divine tree was created because why would she tell the truth? And that she actually fed the lower half of Ishiki to the divine tree to the 10 tails to create the divine tree, and then she ate the chakra fruit of that, which I don't hate. I actually really like that. I mean, he got ripped in half and he didn't have he wasn't flying around with his legs in his arms. So clearly somebody had him. And half of Ishiki would be enough to make a chakra fruit, not like one of high quality, but like a chakra fruit regardless. So I think that's probably the best explanation. My real question is, why is Shibai's body on Earth? Or did Ishiki bring Shibai's body to Earth? Like,
I think
why
that would be a better explanation. Maybe it's in a different dimension or something like that. I can't see Shibai's body being on Earth because what's his name, Amado didn't have access to his body until he got in touch with Jigen. Yeah. So like Jigen had that body.
Okay, and then do you guys think that Shibai possibly has any tie-in to the broken symbols at the Kara hideout?
We was talking about that on the last podcast. I want to know what you think about that because we actually discussed that.
So I like I said, there's currently an Orochimaru is an Otsutsuki video in the works here. But
Orochimaru's on a broken tablet. That makes sense.
Well, so I had 2 standing theories really.
It actually does
and it was sense. that the two what does it make sense?
He said it actually does make sense.
Like Orochimaru having a link to the Otsutsuki, it makes sense.
Yeah, I mean pale skin, curse seals, karma marking. I actually still have my notes right here. Trying to find Kimimaru because his connection to the Kaguya clan. Yeah, exactly.
Didn't he have parents though? Like,
we don't know that. Actually, he was an orphan. Well, we've never canonically been told that.
Wait. Let the man cook. Let the guest cook.
Go ahead.
Coming out. Let's not try to.
My fault.
Let him cook.
My apologies.
Yeah. so the two markings I think could either be Shibai and a possible descendant. I think it's a possibility that Shibai like came to Earth and had a child, or like, so there's a couple of different ways. Because like we know that canonically Otsutsukis can breed with humans. And so it's either a duo of Otsutsukis that came down to Earth and had children, and those children later then became Orochimaru, or it's a representation of Shibai's body and Shibai's soul is another theory I had as they became separated, obviously. But Shibai's body still being able to hold all of the power of the Shinjutsu is still like a formidable thing. But the video is basically just me talking about like he's got pale skin. He created Mitsuki, who's almost definitely an Otsutsuki, and I'm like exploring as to why he would create Mitsuki. Like, obviously he's trying to perfect Snake Sage mode, but like also is he trying to create somebody he can feed to a 10 tails? Like, why use Otsutsuki DNA if you're not trying to do that? And then Shikatsu Miyaku, interesting Kimimaru, Kaguya's clan, which is based off of Ashall killing Bone. So there's a lot of connections, like a lot of like nefarious connections between Orochimaru and the Otsutsuki clan that I was exploring. But yeah, no, I think it might be like Shibai and a possible other. Because people are always like, oh, it's Toneri and Oroshiki, which has never made any sense to me because Oroshiki is anime canon only. And Oroshiki didn't know Toneri. Toneri didn't know what the
Osusuki at all. So
and he thought the main family was going to die with him on the moon, meaning he didn't know that any other Otsuki were alive. So that's never made sense to me. What do you guys think about it?
I think. Well, go ahead, Mello. You got it. You go.
No, hit it up.
Yeah, I don't. I think that it would be Shibai on the tablet because Jigen would want to keep that a secret because he knew Sasuke can travel dimensions and stuff like that, and Sasuke would probably eventually reach that dimension. And Sasuke already knew about Kaguya and everybody else that was showcased on the tablets, but Sasuke had no idea who Shibai Osusuki was or his partner, or whoever that is. So I think it's valuable to say that he was on a broken tablet because they was like fixing to, or like they was building us up to let us know that there's another Osusuki out there that they're going to present. So I think it will make the most sense if that was Shibai on that tablet.
Yeah, and you know what's actually interesting is that it stated that Shibai has undergone karmic reincarnation several times.
Right.
And I thought that was interesting because the only people who undergo karmic reincarnation are lower ranking Otsutsuki. Like, obviously, there's a possibility, like, obviously, Momoshiki has died, and that's why he puts the karma seal on Boruto, and Ishiki's died. But the only reason that, like, the majority of Otsutsuki would have to go through karmic reincarnation multiple times would be if that they were the lower ranking Otsutsuki.
Like Kenshiki to Momoshiki.
Exactly.
Right, okay.
Because they are the ones who are supposed to be fed to the Ten Tails.
Right. Okay.
So the fact that he's undergone karmic reincarnation multiple times is kind of suspect to me because, like yes, obviously he's ascended to godhood and all of that, but like if there's going to be a duo and if there's this broken duo that's probably been around for thousands of years, I mean, because Shibai, for what we know, has probably been a god for thousands of years. He could have been the lower ranking Otsutsuki. There could be a bigger bad than him, essentially.
That makes a lot of sense. I never thought about it like that because you're absolutely right. It's the lower ranking Osusuki that gets fed to the Ten Tails and they got to go to the karma. That makes so much, bro. That's mind blown. Mind blown.
So I was exploring a lot of theories like that. Possibility that like there's like Orochimaru could have grafted part of Shibai's DNA to himself. Just because like when we see what's really suspect to me is that when we see Orochimaru get part of his like when Kabuto takes Orochimaru's cells and grafts it to himself, Orochimaru's body starts to take over Kabuto a lot like a karma marking does. Right. Like his body became Orochimaru, became a white snake. Right. And he was like the consciousness of Orochimaru was invading my consciousness, and he had to battle against it. So just like it seemed, there's so many similarities that are like, and I don't exactly know how the connection could be made quite yet, but it seems like almost too obvious at this point, and it would seem like this perfect like full circle moment.
I think I think one way to answer that question would be to just take a look at Ishiki Otsutsuki's situation, to where he didn't have a viable sacrifice, so the plan was to be inside of his vessel Kawaki and then sacrifice Jigen, right? Who so by that method, you use one Otsutsuki pure god, and then you use two vessels, and then you can sacrifice yourself, and then you can repeat that process continuously. And then again, I mentioned this earlier in the stream. Always take into consideration the person who's narrating, the person who's telling you this information, and do they know the full story, or are they just telling how they heard it? So these things are definitely fascinating. Now, as it relates to like Shibai being like linked to the emblems in the Ten Tails dimension. I don't even think Shibai. Well, I think there's a possibility that Shibai is not real, right? One of the first things I did when I first heard about the guy, the character,
but Momoshiki confirmed him though.
Real quick.
I'm sorry.
I looked up the name, Shibai Otsutsuki. Yeah. I looked up the name Shibai Otsutsuki, and it basically translates to like actor, pretend, make believe. And I find that very interesting. And like
Shibai means actor.
Well,
in Japanese?
there's all these different words but it's like make believe or pretend or to put on a play or a performance. So I found that curious, and I don't want to just dismiss that connection because that's very strange to me. Now, yes, it was confirmed Amato's daughter by Ada, but I don't trust Ada, right? And it was confirmed by Momoshiki, but I don't trust him either. That's why I keep bringing up who's telling you this information.
Yeah, unreliable narrator.
Can I ask you a
Exactly.
question
So
about the
all
name
the
though?
stuff is
Is it
interesting.
is it in is that Chibai's name translated into Japanese, or what language is that translated into? Did it say?
I don't. I don't quite remember
Mm,
which one it was. I think it was maybe two different languages,
okay.
which kind of worked its way out to be something the same or similar. Um, but this ties into like some questions I wanted to ask NC Hammer just to get his thoughts on this because big brain and all.
Mm-hmm.
I'll try my hardest.
So you were
Scientist.
talking about
Yo,
like
we got Amado on the
O2.
podcast. Just to let y'all know right now.
Without the smoking habit, but yeah.
Did I not say that, bro? I
Well,
tell
maybe
you,
I'm
bro.
Amado then.
He's awesome. So like you were talking about like the Otsutsuki earlier. So I'm curious, like, do you think maybe the Otsutsuki seed planets with like beings that are created in their image, almost like it's like in real life, it's like this Anunnaki myth to where like gods created human beings in their image, something
Yeah.
akin to that, and like
The
how does that link
Anunnaki,
to?
bro. Oh, we going back to oh, I like that. Okay. What
And
was that
how
on?
like
That was on the Discovery Channel, Ancient Aliens, right?
let me cook, sir.
Oh man, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
No,
You
I'm
said some
man
stuff
is
that
in
I
the-
knew.
no,
You said
well,
some stuff that I
continue,
knew
sir.
He
about.
said a big word. He said a
history-
big word he knew. He got excited.
Yeah, I got excited. My
Yeah,
bad.
this
I'm
happens.
sorry.
This happens. This
I'm trying to
happens.
cook up some
sorry.
ramen. I'm trying to cook.
My
bruh.
bad, my
A little
bad, my
salt
bad.
on the side. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I'm
You
just
good,
throwing
bro,
in
you
some
good.
extra ingredients for you, though. I'm helping you
Hey,
cook.
I love it. I love it. I love it. But I'm just curious to see like how does this link to what makes a vessel viable,
Right.
right? Because it seems like Ishiki, a supposed pure god, doesn't even know himself. And if you think like Amato is sacrificing himself akin to an Ishiki, one god, multiple vessels, do they come to the planet, create like humans? Do they own humans, right? Because they seem to think they're entitled to this land. Maybe they
Yeah.
actually create these worlds, and Earth is a creation of the Otsutsuki.
Well, to a small degree, it is. I mean, like when we like the real lore that we have to look at here is Hagoromo, and the Ten Tails. The Ten Tails that was brought to Earth by Kaki and Ishiki was said to terraform the Earth. It said it raised the oceans and created the mountains. So which is interesting because when we consider the fact of like the timeline and what we've learned from basically Kaguya's backstory is that like humans were on Earth prior to Kaguya's ascension, which is weird. The whole
Very
thing is
weird.
like it's so odd because Kaguya came to Earth, but Ishiki's not there, right? And she meets Tenzo, and she has Hamura and Hagoromo. And so maybe prior to like it's a possibility that prior to that, Kaguya and Ishiki descended down to Earth, and Kaguya then came back later on or something. But in essence, the Otsutsuki really did kind of create based off of lore we have with the Ten Tails terraforming the Earth, and that the Sword of Nunabuka was said to have created the Earth and therefore could destroy it. So when we tie in the Ten Tail terraforming and Hagoromo saying that he created the Earth and essentially sharing chakra with the entirety of everybody, but there's also the fact that there was humans there before. Like it's hazy, but I think the Otsutsukis did play a very heavy hand in the creation of Earth, and when we
Created the
consider
moon too, didn't they?
yeah, well, the moon is Chibuka Tensai. It's it was created by Hagoromo and Hamura to seal Kaguya the first time around.
Right.
So not only did they create the oceans with the Ten Tails, they created the way to make tides and all of that.
Crazy.
So there is definitely a lot of like humanity's history tied into the Otsutsuki being there. The only problem is when we consider like the way it makes more sense when we consider it in the way that Naruto explained the Otsutsuki, where a seed falls off a comet and that creates a god tree, and that the Otsutsuki scour the universe looking for that god tree. So I guess the best way to explain it for me at least would be that the Otsutsuki found a god tree on a planet and then basically seeded it with humanity so that chakra would be viable and feed into said divine tree. Otherwise, it's not going to make much of a fruit.
Wait,
I like that.
did you say
I
that
like that idea.
Naruto explained this or Naruto explained this?
No. The way that Naruto explains like the way that like before it got retconned,
Okay.
that like Kaguya said that a seed fell off a meteor and fell to Earth, right?
Mhm.
And then that seed created a tree that sucked up the chakra of everything around it, and the humans that were there revered that tree. I think it's a possibility that like you could explain it away that the Ototsukis technically seed a planet in order to make it as chakraful as possible before they like take all that chakra and turn it into a chakra fruit.
Well, let's kind of like dive a little deeper into this because I think this is fascinating. If you guys will indulge me.
Yeah.
Um,
Fact.
so okay, so when you take a look at like, and I think this can tie into your Orochimaru thing as well. There are certain people who can handle a curse mark, and
Yeah.
I kind of tethered the curse mark to the karma seal. The similarities are uncanny. I think we all know
Oh,
this.
definitely.
Yeah.
So there's certain people who can handle the power of the karma seal. So I wonder what that prerequisite is. Like, what is the thing that allows them to handle that power? And and then I go back to Boro and his cult, where he worships the Otsutsuki like gods, code himself as well. And I'm thinking to myself, um, I look at Momoshiki's dialogue to where he seems to be literally shocked that a vessel would dare defy him. Back when after he stabs out Sasuke's eye, he's like, "Yo, Boruto, like, what are you doing? Like, stop it!" Like, so
Yeah.
he's
Yeah.
almost like, "How
Vessels
dare
don't
you,
do
lowly
this.
vessel?"
Yeah.
Exactly. So there must be other vessels. There must be other planets with other religions, and it's
Hmm.
weird because if that is the case, maybe the Otsutsuki are not gods. They just have a god complex because
Right.
they are worshipped by the inhabitants of the planets that they seed. They
That's
create
going back
these.
to what I was saying. Like when aliens come
Yeah.
to different planets, like like when they're technologically advanced, you just assume. Like there was this story about these this tribe that we never heard of. Like they was like a tribe that existed for so long, but they had no technology or nothing. I don't know if you guys ever heard about this before, but a plane flew over the island and they discovered it. And they started throwing sticks and stuff at it and stuff like that because they didn't know what it was. But like it landed or something like that, and they assumed that the people were gods and they like started worshiping them, but they were regular humans. They just had a plane, like, and they never seen this
Yeah.
technology before, so it amazed them.
Right.
So like they assumed they were gods because they can't do this. You know what I'm saying? They're
And
flying in the air and stuff like that. So like it's
I
amazing to
feel
them, but to
like
us it's normal. So it's not godlike to us,
I feel like we
Yeah,
have
I'm
to
thinking.
account. Oh my bad.
or like our god
No,
complex over animals and stuff like that. Like you know,
Yeah, I
yeah,
feel like
I
we
get
have
that.
to
I get
account for. Oh my bad, man.
my
Go
bad.
ahead, cook. Go ahead and cook. Go ahead
let
and cook.
Bar cook.
Go
No,
ahead
no,
and
Yeah.
cook. Go
I'm
ahead
not
and
cooking.
cook.
I'm just trying to clarify some things. So, Mel, when you say that the Otsutsuki may have provided, like, let's say, seedling for different plants that already have a god tree,
Mhm.
how do they bring about the humans?
So one of the themes in the Naruto Boruto series is that of genetics, right?
Right.
Cloning, DNA. So the myth or the IRL whatever I don't want to like offend people what they believe and whatnot. Basically gods or the gods seeded Earth and made us human beings. They took what is it Homo something or erectus or whatever and created
Homo
Homo sapien.
sapiens. Oh,
Yeah,
okay. The
yeah.
ones before
So
Homo sapiens. Okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
created us in their
You nailed
image,
it.
right? Oh, perfect. Look at me.
Yeah.
So they created us in their image. So something akin to that, right? You take an
Neanderthal.
element that already exists there. Well, I
Vote
think
for
the
10,
Neanderthals
10,
was
or
like
10.
different from humans or Homo sapien. But so like you take the entities that already exist, you add a element of the divine or an element of their alien genetics and create this new thing. Because the one thing that's important to me is that I have to account for what makes a viable vessel. I have to. And the only planet I know of is Earth, where there
Mhm.
are vessels for Otsutsuki. It's the only planet. And I know that Earth is influenced by aliens, that being Kaguya. So I can make this suspicion, or I suspect that there's some kind of Otsutsuki element that allows Boruto and Kawaki, and I think this could tie into Kawaki's lineage, that allows them to be viable vessels. I suspect maybe Sarda would be a viable vessel as well because the Uchiha stem from Indra, so on and so forth, Hagoromo's son. So that's something I need to take into account. But that's what I mean by seeding it, not necessarily the seedling ten tails. That's a separate thing. I mean like seeding
Yeah,
the
yeah, I know.
actual people on the planet. But yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
I just
sorry,
want to
me and
know how they
Naruto
were.
explained are chopping it up in the chat right now, talking about
Yo,
who should win this
I was just
popularity
about to
contest.
say, yo, shout out to Naruto Explained for the $10 donation.
Yeah,
Hey, yo, he said vote for 1010 or
on
Tauntaun and
time.
the popularity poll so we can get Tauntaun. That
Wait,
time
I
I
thought we
got
were all on the same
reincarnated
page
as
for
Miso
Jirobo.
Pork Robin. No, Naruto Explains wants 1010 or Tauntaun, bro.
No, all right,
MC,
listen,
you're not
listen.
doing your
1010
job,
can't
man.
happen. She's
The
too fast for
Rise
the
of the 8th
cameras.
Hokage. Shout out to
She,
Naruto
she,
Explain.
she literally, she can't. You can't do 1010. She's
Big
too fast for
1010.
the artist. Literally can't draw her. She's too fast. That's
Yeah,
the issue.
definitely.
So we
She
can't do
transcends.
1010.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Tauntaun I could get behind, but I'm still voting Jirobo. I'm sorry. That's just he has my whole heart. My whole heart here.
I'm cool with
Hey.
Jirobo, but Kakashi's my boy. That's daddy. So I gotta vote for Kakashi. I gotta
He's
give
gonna,
him
but the
that.
thing is, he's gonna get his own manga. Like he's got 3
I
light
know,
novels. They're gonna get manganized.
But
I'm
Mello
not
wants
objective
more.
at all here. I'm not
Mello
objective.
wants more.
I'm not.
He wants more Kakashi.
Feed
I
Feed
more.
him
Yes, please.
Kakashi.
I low key, I think
I don't know about
Minato
all
will
that.
win, and I think that's huge because Minato has no light novel. Like Minato has no light novel to get turned into manga, so I think it is gonna be Minato. If it's Itachi, I'm gonna be.
No.
Itachi has 3 light novels. He has a chapter in Akatsuki Hiden, and he has 2 separate light novels explaining his time in the Anbu. Like we don't need
anime
Itachi.
content. I don't want Itachi. And Minato, I love his character as a combatant, but he's so boring. I'm sorry. He's a very boring
He's
personality.
Naruto.
No, Naruto's very like brash and like in your face, but Minato's too chill, man. He's a little too chill. It's like he's always high or something. It's like, bro, can I see some aggression out of you?
I
please?
like that.
Listen,
I like that.
You hit a dimensional void. Maybe it gives you a little bit of a buzz. Who knows? You ever tried instantaneous travel? It kind of scrambles the frontal lobe a little bit.
Yeah. That's
That actually, there could be some sense in that. Actually,
Yeah. I know. I try my hardest. All right, guys, I got to run here. Girlfriend's getting up. I got to make her breakfast. So I appreciate you guys for having me.
What's for breakfast? What's for breakfast?
I usually do omelets.
Okay,
You're making it. Okay.
Oh yeah.
What's in the omelet?
You're.
What are you
We're putting him on the spot.
My man's gotta go, bro. Let him cook his omelet.
We have brined duck necks. It's a Chinese delicacy. It's actually really good. And so I chop those up with a little bit of onion, a little bit of tomato. A little MSG, never hurt nobody.
Not Daffy.
I think
Duck,
it has.
no.
Oh, bro, Daffy. Oh, listen, Daffy Duck is no longer. All right.
Say it ain't so. Okay.
Yeah, well, it is. It is unfortunate, but I appreciate you guys having me on as always.
Anytime.
Always a
anytime.
pleasure, my
Thank you
friend.
for being
Always a
on with
pleasure.
us. Thank you for being on with us. And thank you for streaming on his channel, bro. You got us some new subscribers. Thank you for the new subscribers that came from NC's page. Shout out to all the NC's fan base. Thank you guys for joining us as well. We're not going to end right now. We got a super chat from somebody, but just NC, thank you again.
Free game.
Of course.
Cook. Let him cook.
Quite literally cook. All right, guys. Appreciate you.
Yeah, I'm
Later,
just
bro.
giving them a nice outro. Later, bro. Thank you.
Bye, buddy.
Nah, it's all part of the joke, the cooking
Yeah.
thing. He's literally cooking. Yeah.
He's literally about to cook. Hey, yo, shout out to, let me see, AOIFONL for the $2 donation in another currency that I'm not aware of what it is. But he said, why did Kawaki never resonate with Jigen?
They had the same karma.
Okay, well that
Makes sense. Yeah.
great answer. I was trying to think of
pretty
something to
solid to me.
combat with that, but I'm like, yeah, it makes sense. They had the same karma cell.
Yeah, because I believe it was like a very big thing when Kawaki first seen someone else that had a karma seal, which is why Kashin Koji like left Boruto and Kawaki to like kind of like co-mingle because he never really seen 2 people with 2 different karma seals like in the same spot. Code's karma is like incomplete, and that's still the same Ishiki Otsuki karma. Jigen's karma came from Ishiki as well. So when there's 2 separate karmas, Momoshige's karma and Jigen's karma, I'm guessing, or Ishiki's karma, then it starts to resonate.
Right, it got to be 2 different Osusuki hosts. Yeah, that's definitely. How do y'all feel about? I just had like a quick weird theory or idea. How would you feel if, because we never got introduced to Kawaki's mom or anything like that? What if Kawaki's mom was Shibai's partner?
Bro, that's a loaded question right there.
Because look. We was told that a person who takes the karma seal, when Momoshiki looked into Boruto's eyes, he said you inherited a Susi genetics, something like that. I'm not saying it verbatim. You strongly inherited the Osusi genetics, I should say. So we can say that Kawaki has some type of Osusi genetics too. He strongly inherited the genetics as well. His father doesn't seem too
But
special, you know.
th- there's a difference.
He got beat up by
The
Madara. He was the first guy
yeah,
that got stomped out by him.
I'm picking what you're throwing down, but there's a difference. So for example, being a half Otsuki, the skin color is a bit different because Hagoromo was half and also Hammer was half. Kawaki would then have to be like a quarter, which is possible. I think him being a quarter would make a lot more sense because his father, I don't necessarily know how he would pull like pull thousands of years, a 1,000-year-old Otsuki member.
Hey, you never know,
Timelines
bro.
probably wouldn't necessarily match up.
Maybe
Again, I
she
say
was bad, and that's why he was mad at Kawaki. He lost his girl.
but like just timelines, it wouldn't necessarily match up because remember, Shibai Otsuki was running around thousands of years ago.
Shibai.
I said his partner though.
His
Like,
partner
what if that was his partner?
They having sexual relations, sir.
Yeah.
So the reason why I have a difficult time with that is that Shibai had to like do a bunch of weird stuff to stay alive for that long, and his partner would have to be even weirder to stay alive for even longer. So like, I don't know.
Kind of weird to be having relations with Kawaki's.
Yeah, and like if as a boss lady, you
This
feel
shit
me?
is stupid. What are we talking about?
Now I'm saying if there was hypothetically
Your bar is really out here trying to like rationalize.
there is so much ways we could combat this. I'm trying to be respectful. Like,
Oh shit. Wait, what's that
why
sound?
would an
Entanglements?
Otsuki-
Fucking
why would an
entanglement.
Otsuki goddess go after Kawaki's father?
When you
Bruh,
take it in them
He
He
sheets.
wasn't
Maybe
even
he
a
got
big
that-
dog in a war that
Hey,
he lost. Like,
maybe he
Entanglements.
was able to lay that thing. I don't know. Why did
That wood style? Okay, I see.
oh my!
You got that thing.
Yo, what's her
If
name?
the Otsuki
Kaguya
gods
fell in
never
love
have
with a
wood
prince
style,
or
is
something
that-
like that.
Nah, bro, Kaguya sexually assaulted that dude, bro.
Bro,
He put him in a good
and
jutsu.
that's why we can say that Kawaki's dad was kind of like PTSD from getting his ass whooped by.
Wait, what do you mean by getting his ass? Oh wait, this just took a left turn.
Getting his
Like,
ass
what?
whooped by Shibai's partner, bro.
Like some BDSM shit? Like what?
Bro, you said that
Like-
Kaguya.
like with
you said Kaguya sexually
with a whip?
assaulted that kid. That sound effects.
He's getting his ass whooped or something? God damn.
Putting
Bro,
belt
what
to
happened
ass
to
is
the
like
pod?
one
How do we? Oh man, what? I stepped away from 1 second.
I don't know. How it happened.
Yo,
Bro, free
yo,
game,
Naruto
free game.
explained
How'd
said
you forget the
Kawaki's
Jeopardy,
mom
bro?
is some random OnlyFans model. She's for the streets only.
Nah.
Oh my
bro.
goodness! Yo,
How did I
bro.
forget? I didn't, bro.
Where's
I told
the
you.
Jeopardy? I was looking forward to beating
I'm
that
sorry.
dude,
I'm sorry. Next time he's on the pod, you know he's gonna hop on the pod again. I'm gonna
bro.
have.
You know
him
you gotta
prepared.
get him back on Get Ready, because he was talking hella shit about the thing, bro. I cannot wait. I'm gonna fold him. I'm gonna fold Bara. Naruto explain. I see you, brother. I see you down there in the chat.
grateful
lurking.
in my wings.
Nah,
I didn't even-
Naruto
I
explain
wasn't
gonna get that work too. I'm gonna hit that boy at that Boruto for 500, and he's going down. It's a wrap.
Bro,
I'm gonna
I'm
make the
saying,
questions
like, yo,
difficult
why
as
is the
hell for
Boruto
it.
question so easy? Like, I don't know why I wasn't picking them, bro.
Nah, bro. I'm going all Boruto this time, bro. Like, no.
Because Boruto like is so fresh in your minds, it's a lot easier. And I wasn't
Nah,
really hitting with super, but I was hitting like with chapter. I knew Baro was going to get the ones with the episode questions, so I
Bro,
kind of cheated on that because he's like a whiz
Nero
with the
was so
episodes.
unlucky.
But I didn't know he was going to be able to pull out episodes like that off the top of the head though. Like
Bro,
I thought he would.
No. Bar was Google searching, bro.
Had
Just
to.
like I was.
I
You just
definitely was
googling,
not.
y'all both was Google searching, bro, because y'all was
I'm
coming
not
up
gonna
with
hold
answers
you.
too fast.
I was high key Google
Nah.
searching at first. At first.
You could ask me some Boruto episode questions right now, and I'll probably get some.
Test him. Test him. Test his resolve.
Let's see.
What episode of Boruto?
Wait, what's stopping him from Googling it?
I know,
Nothing.
right? Nothing at all.
Try to answer that as quickly as possible.
Okay.
All right. You think of one, Mello, because I can't think of one right now. A good one. A good one.
I got you. What episode did Dinky get hit by his father?
What?
That's dead. I don't know.
I knew you wouldn't know that one off the top.
Wait,
of
Dinky
your head.
got
You
hit by
answered
his
that-
father?
Yeah, I think it was.
don't know.
I think it was actually episode 1.
Episode 2, I'd say.
Well,
That's
I'm,
episode
I'm
one.
thinking
I think it was episode one.
Kakatsuke or whatever is Dinky's dad. That's not his dad. My bad. That's why I was
Nah,
confused. I was like,
nah.
huh? What? Kakatsuki out here
Dinky-
assaulting kids?
Nah,
Yeah,
but
it was definitely
Denki's
episode
dad wanted. Denki's dad wanted him. Oh yeah, that would be. He had to be fired. But Denki's dad wanted him to become a ninja, and he didn't want to become a ninja. So that was like one of the only times they had a disagreement. So I'd say episode 1 and 2.
Episode 1 or 2 of Boruto?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was.
Because remember when Denki
Damn,
was pissed off with his
Saran
dad?
said episode 1.
He said
God
episode 1 after
damn.
I said episode 1. It doesn't count, bro.
Oh, it doesn't.
You said episode 1? I didn't. Even
I didn't
hear
hear you. I didn't hear it
Yeah.
either.
Oh, it's recorded. Trust me.
I know
Trust
we
me.
can always rewind, but I didn't hear it either.
Absolutely.
I believe
For
you.
10,000 points. I want that to carry over to the next game. Confirmed. Hold me to it.
Yo, I'll have it prepared. I promise. My bad. I had to do so much stuff last night. That's why I thought I overslept, but I didn't oversleep. It was weird. This whole day for me was weird.
It's a testament to how fun it was. Like everybody wants to do it. So.
Oh
that's a
yeah,
good thing.
facts. I definitely
And
I'll put it together.
What's it
So
called?
did you
Von
really
Cliff?
not? Did you really not watch the or read the spoilers?
No, I didn't know the spoilers came out.
You
Bro.
know what's funny? Like it was like I was saying this on stream. It was like back to back, right? Like the Jump Festa thing was like very disappointing, and then you follow that up with a very disappointing like leaks and spoilers for chapter 76. Like they're having a slumber party, bro. It's like
That all together creates an elite weekend, bro. Come on, bro.
But Kawaki
Week
wanted to
elite.
speak to Momoshiki? That sounds pretty interesting to me.
nah, it was at the
Exactly.
ass end, bro. It's like a cliffhanger.
But how do you know though? It's a leak. It's a
Well, he said end. He's like the end of chapter.
what the hell? So you think
But
we're
look,
about
we
to get
always
it?
wait for, we always wait for the official release, of course. Take everything with
course,
like
yeah.
a grain of salt. But I mean, they're talking about boys and they're talking about their feelings and they're talking about love. And
Bro, so we about to get the freaking Housewives of Boruto on this one?
Yeah, that's why.
mean,
That's why I
yeah.
thought y'all knew. Y'all entered the pod saying the Housewives of Boruto.
NC
talking about
said
something
that.
else.
I didn't say
I thought it's you. We
No.
all laughed. I thought we all got the joke. I thought we were all on the same page.
Nah.
I was laughing because I thought he knew too.
Nah,
I'm
bro.
thinking that was a perfect joke for.
no.
for what we
I
just came
told
up
you.
with yesterday.
NC's a liar. Okay, he's a motto. That brother be capping, man. I don't know. I don't know, bro.
Bro, this dude, he said he got all the connections, man. Like, I'm like, yo, what? You got connections?
I wouldn't be surprised.
I know. I don't think he's lying at all. I believe him.
No. Not,
wholeheartedly
well,
believe it.
all jokes aside, NC's fantastic.
Oh yeah, that's my guy.
Yeah.
I wanted to ask him
His
if
friend-
him and Naruto.
his
split
friend,
up,
on the other
got to
hand?
chop it up.
I don't know about that person.
The only
Wait,
thing
what
with
person?
me-
Wait, who? Never mind.
The friend
Never
that
mind.
the
Never mind.
friend
Don't worry
of a
about
friend who told his friend the friend to stay.
Oh.
It sounds a little Amato-esque to me. I don't know, bro. I don't know. Ada, confirm his story, please. Help me.
Please go back into the past for us.
I don't trust you what you say either. Goddamn. It's all right. Don't be trying to save
man.
face talking about the stream delay. You lying too. Lie. All you liars.
Yeah,
Stop
because
it. What are you doing?
Yo, my YouTube will tell me if it was a stream delay. It says excellent connection. Don't give me that. That's your Wi-Fi, Saran. I got elite Wi-Fi right now. That shit is. I could reach that shit 40 yards away from my crib. I don't want to hear about no
It's
stream
alright.
delay no more.
He out here dozing off, talking about the stream delay. You just fell asleep. son. What you talking about? Rise and shine. There's omelets to be cooked and ate. What we doing here, bro?
Oh man. This was a good pod though. Yeah. Do y'all guys want to continue, or did any of the anybody in the audience have any questions or anything like that? Any super chats?
The crazy thing is, I'm trying to figure out what happened. All the stuff that happened in the last chapter. And I'm trying to, so we could talk about it. But
All the stuff
like,
that happened
dude,
in the
like-
last chapter?
Maybe we like recap this leaks and spoilers, or kind of give like our
Can
final
I get
thoughts
that
and stuff?
panel that you guys are talking about?
It's
Abdul
Abdul.
deleted his tweet. Excuse me, Abdul
What?
didn't tweet it out. My bad. But whoever tweeted out deleted their tweets. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
So that's why I'm like,
That's why people don't
what
know if this
happened?
is
Like, I
legit
made
or
a
not
video
leaks.
and everything. I'm like, what happened?
You gotta read between bars lines, quote unquote. Whoever did it, yeah, it's definitely not a guy named Abdul. 100% not.
Yeah, all right. We're gonna start with the quote unquote. You feel me? And I'm pretty sure NC's connects probably ain't listening at this particular point. But yeah, Abdul tweeted out and he deleted the tweet. So I'm not completely sure upon like what it is because he deleted it. Like I forgot.
Wait, so why did you say Abdul didn't tweet it out at first, Sam?
Or I think I might have notes on the video. I ain't gonna lie.
Yo, free game is lost, bro.
I'm lost as hell. Like, oh, what's going on? Like, who leaked this? Oh, so Abdul actually leaked it.
No, people delete their leaks because it's not necessarily supposed to be there. Japan is probably gonna like strike them with copyright and stuff like that, so they delete it off their channel, so they don't necessarily get.
Okay, so a viable source though, like a legit source, dropped.
Absolutely.
Okay,
absolutely.
Okay, it wasn't like a fan or something, because you guys was talking about like you didn't know if it was a real leak or not. That's why I'm confused.
All right, so I got everything here. All right, so do you want me to read it out like tweet for tweet? How does it looking?
Tweet for tweet, yeah, go ahead.
All right, so the first one. All right. So I'm guessing I'll just go one by one. So Boruto mentions why does Ada love Kawaki? This is probably what my guy Mello was talking about. Surely he also falls in the Otsutsuki bracket, quote unquote. Ada replies saying that Boruto, you are only 12, meaning I'm 16. Or meanwhile I'm 16. Damon says it's not that you aren't Otsutsuki, it's your face. So that's the first one.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm saying Damon's a demon.
Damon's a demon, bro. He said it's your face, bro. That's
and you have to see the panel when he said it. Like his face was like messed up. So it was stupid.
We don't got these panels no more, so I can't see him. That's messed up. I wanted to see this. That's funny. Go ahead. My bad, Bar. That was funny though.
Oh nah, I'm gonna put it in I'm gonna put it in what's it called? In the Discord. I'm frying. I might as well just copy and paste everything and put it in Discord.
Bro.
I forgot. I had the screenshot to put it in my video. That's why I have it. I'm like, I have all this. Why am I like
yo ass, bro?
Everything comes back to me now.
Are you high? Who's the high one on the podcast today? It's hit me or Bar.
Says the guy with a what is that? A cigar in his avatar? Okay.
That's what I'm asking. And depends on what's in the cigar.
Okay. That was a legit question, by the way. I do know.
Yeah, it depends on what's in the cigar.
I got you.
And I surely ain't putting no goddamn tobacco in my cigar. I'm trying to transition this on the page. When you use Streamlabs, bro, do you do the transition thing? That shit is freaking fire.
I use OBS.
No. I'm talking about Mello, because you use Streamlabs. Like you can put it in studio mode, and you can have it to where like you can put something on the page where people like, and it's not in real time, and you can just transition it over so people are not seeing you edit your Streamlabs.
What?
I'll screenshot it to you later and show you.
I'll take
Yeah, but all right. So you dropped them on the page. So let me make them bigger for the people who are watching.
Specifically, the one with where Kawaki like requests or figures to talk to or wants to talk to Momoshiki. It says Momoshiki's thoughts get crosswire with Boruto yet again.
Wait. I gotta go to the right one now, bro. You jumping around.
Oh, my bad. Like the last one I sent. The last one I sent.
Okay, you gotta go in order here, bro. You can't just be jumping around and think I gotta present this for the people, man.
So it's from the top down.
All right, I got it. It's up. Go ahead.
All right. Momoshiki's thoughts get crosswire with Boruto yet again. Momoshiki was thinking about Ada's enchanting ability. I'm gonna always call that enchanting ability because I don't know what enchantress is. But so Boruto questions him. Right then, Kawaki figures out that Boruto has been talking to Momoshiki and asks Momoshiki to come out. Big pause, not the closet. But chapter ends right after that. In between.
I think Momoshiki been out the closet, bro.
Up in the closet. Goddamn.
Okay.
Well, apparently, Kakashi and Guy are gay. We know Mitsuki's like.
What are we doing today here?
Well, hey, listen, it's a lot of.
Are y'all getting a contact right now?
I mean, listen.
Oh, so you're high as we speak,
bro. I smoke. We're not going to talk about this on the podcast, bro.
How
Bro,
could you do a pod?
This is free game. He's
Bruh,
always
I-
baked. What are you
That's
talking about?
impressive. I ain't gonna lie. That's
Come on, bro. I don't
That's
get.
impressive.
Me and you are different. If you smoke, you're gonna get dumb high. I've been smoking for so long, it doesn't affect me like that.
Yo, he
It
has like
just
dreads,
relaxes
bro.
me.
He has dreads. If you got dreads, you always high.
Oh yeah. Give him
That's just like
special
our-
powers.
Man.
You got some dread
What?
I see dreads. I'm like, that brother, he's sauced. He on one. He's something. I don't know. He high. He fucking Shibai high. That brother gone to another plane of existence. Goddamn.
What?
Let me remove NC from the group.
Oh, bro. Okay. All right. So, hold on. You want to go to the next spoiler too?
Yeah.
It talks to Sarada and Samurai about her feelings.
Yeah, the thing with these spoilers, they're not as interesting as like last month. So
Yeah.
reading them all like one by one,
Yeah,
I'm not
I see
necessarily.
what you're saying here. Ada asked Sarada
Right.
and Samurai to come with her so they can talk away from.
I will say real
villains.
quick. My problem with that first reading was well, not your reading. Your reading was lovely. But my problem with like
Why
the
are they
content
all
of what
laying
you
in
were
a
talking-
bed like that? Oh my, bro.
Don't
Boruto
even
is
start with that one.
Yo, they
Oh,
are
Lord.
they so sexualize these characters, bro.
Bro, it's Japan.
I know.
It's
I
Japan. Bro, we need to have Naruto explain on with this particular panel. 'Cause I'm sure he would nut
He
up,
would
bro.
go ham.
He would go crazy, bro. That shit would be so fun. He's like, yeah. I would love that, bro.
Oh, bro, I would love that too. That was funny as hell.
Yeah, but my only problem with that first panel is like Momoshiki's still thinking about the same stuff he was thinking about in chapter 75.
Bro,
Boruto
Boruto's
asking
face. My
Yeah,
bad.
yeah. Boruto's asking him about the same thing he asked him in chapter 75. I'm like, bro, why couldn't y'all just put all this in chapter 75 and give us new stuff in 76? That's my only issue. But yeah. Please proceed.
Nah, this spoiler one, the one that you was talking about, Bar, when Damon says it's not that you aren't Osusuki, it's your face. I'm looking at Boruto's face, bro.
Yeah.
He's insulted like a motherfucker. Like, what?
Oh, we got Boruto age confirmed too. It's 12.
Oh yeah, that's a big one right there. That's a big one. So does that mean Kawaki's 12 or is it Kawaki's around 16 or around Ada's age? That's why she's more attracted to him. Then. Is that what we're
give it
I
like
thought he was 14.
Did we get Kawaki's age ever revealed, or is this just an assumption?
I don't think
I
so.
don't-
Yeah,
I don't think
assumption.
Mm.
I'm going by heights. I think eventually both Boruto and Kawaki are probably gonna be like what 5'10", 5'11". Like I think Naruto's like 6 feet, right? 6'1".
Bro, that's a tall Asian, bro. I don't think they get that.
Bro.
tall,
Bro, what? Wait
That's
a
a
minute.
tall Asian brother right there, bro.
I'm about to Google this. Naruto.
No, I think
Not
you're
you
right.
taking
though.
my brother.
I know.
Come on, bro.
I
Why
know.
you taking my brother?
Yo, last
Brother-
podcast I
brother
was
free
watching
game.
it. You said it so much. I was like, yo, this guy.
Bro,
happened?
it's whenever
He
you
said
put brother,
brother.
it's just funny. I don't know
I
what it
know.
is. It just makes
It's hilarious, bro.
Yo, it be
Brother?
dudes that
I
be
can't say
serious.
brother.
They take that brother sister thing serious too, bro.
Oh man. Oh yeah. Ever since you said it on the last podcast and you was just like spamming it, I was like, bro, I had to add it into my vocabulary.
Brother Amato.
I just say it without noticing, bro. My bad, bro. If I say it too much, bro.
Hey, well, look, I ain't got a trademark yet, but it's
Oh,
pending,
bro.
for
You
sure.
said I ain't got a trademark yet. This guy.
Yo, Bounty Nuggets, I'm sorry. I cut alerts off because I didn't want to be like, yo, and all loud and shit. So
Hey,
I
we
thought that
got
would've
we
been
got some people that came
rude.
over from NC's from NC's channel. I just want to shout out everybody that came from NC's channel. They said we were funny. Keep it up. I can't remember who sent it. It's like far down in there. But thank you. We appreciate it. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. We got a lot of
No, we don't.
subscribers.
No. We don't want you here. Go away. Goodbye. No.
Shoe.
No, we can't. Not the shoe.
Shoot fly, go away.
Nah, yeah. Listen, we're so happy to have you guys. Welcome aboard. Yeah. Feel free to talk. Ask questions. We'll be more than happy to.
Facts.
Yeah,
Do your thing,
absolutely. So it's confirmed that Naruto is 5'11", adult Naruto. So
What?
That's short.
That's a.
pretty short.
I mean, that's pretty tall for an Asian brother, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's almost
He's
6
half
foot.
alien. He's half alien. He got some alien in him. That's a hybrid, brother.
How tall is Sasuke? What's that?
Yeah,
Oh,
but
that should have been Jeopardy questions. That would have been cool.
Oh,
Right.
Ah, that would have been
no, I'd have
good.
got that right. I'd have got Naruto right. No,
You said
I'd
6
have probably
foot. You would have lost. You would have got that one wrong. You
I
off
said
the head. You
6.
said foot.
I said 5'11",
No,
6
off the
feet.
top
I don't know.
of your head, you said 6 foot tall, bro.
is there
Oh,
a
and
way
then
we can have like
Because I
a
said 6
moderator?
foot. How? What do you mean a moderator?
Because like, don't you want to play? Like,
If I put
can
the
like
game
somebody
together,
from like
I'm
the
gonna play.
Discord server like make the game for us? Like, I don't know.
I mean, yeah, we can do it. We can do it. I'll
And
play.
then, like all of us can play.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah.
Just an idea. Just an idea.
yeah.
We could do Kahoot.
Kahoot too. I was gonna do that on the on a podcast too because we be doing that shit at
Kahoot,
work.
Who's
It's a
that
game
brother?
called Kahoot.
Bro, I thought y'all was talking about Commonwealth. I was like, y'all got that brother name wrong.
Nah. It's a game. But Kahoot is kind of unfair though, bro, because you gotta answer it fast and like even if like you all get it right, like it'll rank you in it. Right? Kahoot is kind of weird, bro. But I'm down to play Kahoot. I'll put
We'd be able to
Kahoot
get
together.
Yeah, the only thing with that, we'd be able to get get the audience involved, plus the Discord. We could possibly make it like an event.
We can make it like
So-
big, yeah. We can because you put the code. I could put the code in the chat and everybody can join in. You right,
So y'all not gonna explain Kahoot to your bro?
bro.
Y'all
Kahoot-
literally
go to,
y'all
never
go
both
to the
think-
website
Nah.
Kahoot. Go to the website
Y'all-
Kahoot.it and it'll pretty
Chat.
much show you.
You never
These
did
brothers are-
Kahoot.
These brothers are in cahoots by not telling me about Kahoot. Okay?
Bro,
exactly
Kahoot.
what
All
it
right, so
is.
what it is? All right, so Kahoot is like a game. All right, so it's like the question will present on the screen, and it'll give you like 4 multiple choice questions, or however true or false. This is how we play it at work or whatever when we was doing
Oh,
training,
that sound like
so
some
we can learn
homework. Oh no.
Yeah, so it's like multiple choice, but it's a time limit on it. I think it's like
Always
10
Circle
seconds
C,
or
by the
something
way.
like that. So proceed. It's like 10 seconds on a timer. But the dope thing about Kahoot, what Bar is saying is like you just make the game and it gives you a game code. And I can put it in the chat and everybody just go to the website kahoot.it and put in that code and they can play the game along with us. So it could be like
That's
30,
fire.
40 people in there playing the game with us.
Yeah,
God damn. They managed to turn standardized testing into a video game.
Yes.
Love to see it.
Yes.
Yeah,
And
it's
ATG,
popular.
bro, I will get folded because at work I always lose and get pissed off and I stop playing. It fucks with my anxiety, bro. I have to stop. I'll probably
The
get packed
crazy
out.
thing is, you know that the Boston Celtics coach was using Kahoot to actually set up game plans for actual
Get the
IRL
fuck out of
games,
here.
and the Kahoot recently
Get the
got
fuck
leaked.
out of here.
It's online as we speak. Boston
Get the
Celtics
hell
game
out
plan.
of here. They play Kahoot, bro.
Isn't that
Bruh.
brother that got fired?
That brother.
No,
I don't know
no.
why that's always funny.
This is his replacement coach, who's like 30, who's like 34 years old. So he's
Why
playing
is that
Kahoot.
always funny, bro?
Nah, he in Kahoot with somebody else. That's what it is. That, he trying
Yo,
to,
Shout out to my
next
email.
podcast we're playing Kahoot. It's wrapped. I'm probably not gonna play because I'm probably gonna have to set it up. Unless somebody in the Discord wouldn't be so nice to set up the Kahoot game if they know what it is, because I guess that's a boomer game. Mello don't know what
bro,
it
we
is.
had a dude set up
Kahoot.
50 top podcast moments. Somebody.
Bruh. Mello, I mean Bar, did I tell you that, bro?
Yeah, I seen the text. I seen the text right before I hopped on. That's
Bar,
fire.
Talking about seeing text, bro. Bar don't respond to text. I'll text Bar
Oh, yeah.
all week and Bar
Oh, I got a
respond
new
on
phone.
Friday.
I gotta give you guys my number.
I'm
Oh,
mad
okay,
at that.
bet. Cool.
I was just lazy with it, but I finally got one.
Ain't nobody.
I need to ask this question because
Niggas on their phone.
like,
You got an iPhone. You're on your phone 24/7. Get out my face. You see that
Bouncy
alert
Nuggets
come up.
left a $2 donation.
Shout out to Bunsy
I didn't.
Nugs.
I always
Bouncy
misinterpret that
Nugs.
name. It's always open to misinterpretation. I didn't ask you a question because I fucking forgot that you did it. I apologize. My brain sucks. And I also think we answered this question already, but it says who y'all think needs to get a novel series in the next
Next generation.
Oh, okay.
He only
okay.
has
Oh, we
he only
did it.
has
We
certain
did do this.
characters in
Okay, cool.
to text in the super chat, depending on how much.
Oh, that would have been a really good question to ask him. I'm sorry, dude.
Yeah. Oh, that would have been a dope one to ask and see why he was on the podcast too. So, I will honestly, it's kind of
Like,
weird, but
I
I would
like-
like to see Sarda get her own, a new generation character get their own novel. I would love to see Sarda.
She
And
already got one.
Sarda got a novel.
Gaiden, wasn't that? Like, oh, that was like a
Um,
manga, but it was like for
with
her.
that Shin Uchiha stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was
I'd
like
rather
That
I'd
was
rather
a
not
novel.
watch
I
it.
thought that was just an anime canon episode.
no, it was an
No, no,
adaptation.
Oh
yeah.
shit! I read a lot of the mangas. I don't remember that. I mean, novels. I don't remember that one.
Bro, you know who I would love to do that? That's such a man. I'm so sorry I didn't ask that
What
question. That's such
brother?
a great question, dude.
What brother you want to see?
Well, now that you mention it, Haoki Takatori, the Kakashi discount Kakashi. I think that'll be a
Oh,
pretty good,
okay. I was
interesting.
discount Kakashi. Okay, I know. What
Yeah,
you mean.
because he's like the future of the Anbu. He was trained by Sai, and I kind of want to see that
I want to see
process.
what his eye,
So yeah,
how he got that ability with his eye to like memorize everything. Like if that's part of his clan or like what's up?
he got a
What's up?
Byaku gun.
Bruh, but
Yeah,
yo, NC Hammer was talking about Naruto getting the Byakugan, bro. I wanted to ask more about that, but we just keep on going on to other stuff because NC is so hype that you
Yeah,
can't help but like diverge to different topics on one topic.
I was watching like one of his videos on stream. I was like, yo, I love his energy, bro. Because
Bro,
like
love it.
sometimes it's people in chat like I'll watch some of you guys' videos randomly. Like, I see this dude in chat enough. Let me hop over there. I might watch this
Give him
video on
some
stream and help.
support.
Yeah, give him some love. And then I watched a video, and I'm not naming anybody in particular, so don't get offended. That shit was ass. I'm sorry.
Nope,
That
name
that
him.
dude's is like, hey man,
Was it Fruit
this,
Gang?
this new episode. Bro, does that sound like holy shit? Does it?
I don't
I
know,
apologize.
bro. I did,
Nah,
bro.
fuck it.
Yo,
Nah, it's
Mello,
not. It's not. It
was you
wasn't.
on when I said this? I did a whole stream with auto tune on and
Bro,
didn't know because I
how?
wasn't
How?
because
I've
I
been
have.
looking for auto tune.
So I have this. That's how I do the applause and everything. I have the soundboard voice mod, and on
Okay.
voice mod you can add a voice changer. I'll do it right now just to show you what I'm talking about. Hold on, let me.
Wait, real quick. Just guys, if you make videos, don't try to look so like sound and look so cool. Nobody cares about that. Be entertaining, be energetic, have some personality, be personable, be charismatic. Just go there. Just look.
What the hell? What is going on right now?
Oh, you sound like you in the Matrix. That is not auto tune, bro. Hell
No,
no, bro. I'm thinking
that
about
was
the.
that was something different. That was something different. But
Oh,
it
okay. I
has
thought you was about
it
to
has
pull out the
different
same
voices
pain.
on it. Like, huh,
that
let me
sound
put
like an
this on.
alien invasion, partner.
That's like Ishiki then came back, bro. I'm like, yo, what's good?
I'm gonna add
Bro, this
another one
brother
right
about to
now.
fold us. Like, what's going on?
I'm gonna add another one. Hold on. Look. What the fuck is taking too long to load? And then it's gonna pop up randomly and mess up everything.
Take
It's
me
my
to
voice
your
is
leader.
my voice is different.
Nah, bro, you sound like the same brother.
Same.
Bro. Nah, yeah, now you sound like Ishiki. Now you sound
Yo, that brother in the shadow realm,
bro got
Five
his
Nights of
evil
Fridays
laugh,
or whatever the fuck this
Bro,
shit called.
the whole stream. No, not the whole stream. Half the stream. I was doing it with like one of those voice changers on and wasn't paying attention to the chat. And they like, yo, your voice is weird. Yo, your voice is weird. And I finally started paying attention to the chat. I'm like, fuck, did I just do a whole stream with the freaking voice changer on? So I had to unlist it.
Wow.
I had to
Wait.
unlist
So what's the auto tune?
it. I can't find it on here no more. Let me see if it's this one. Hold on.
This man about to bust out the T-Pain, bro.
Yeah.
Is it
Buy you a
changed?
drink.
Is it changed?
Nah, bro.
No, it's the
Nah.
same. Hold on. Let's see. Hold on.
Is it different or is it still the same? Because I can't hear it.
Now you sound like
that sound
Sauron,
like-
bro.
Yeah,
Nah,
facts.
I'm bullshit.
I sound like Sauron? Oh shit! I can hear it.
Guys,
hey,
Sauron.
hey guys, it's Sauron. How
By
you
the
guys
way,
doing?
I want to shout Sauron out.
Shout out Sauron.
That kid,
Love you guys.
that kid is very talented. All jokes
Facts,
aside,
Facts.
I think he's the best editor in the community. I just wish that I wish he would actually, put that to some use. But definitely check out Sauron for sure.
I was trying to get him to edit for Naruto Explained, but I guess it never happened.
Let me turn this off. What the hell?
Boy,
My bad.
FBK with the plug. Shout
Hey, yo,
Tower
yo,
of
shout
God,
out my boy
read
FBK,
Tower of
my
God,
bad.
watch Tower of God, of course.
Yeah. Fire.
Yo, he recommended Tower God. I finally got around to watching it.
Yo, the anime is
peak.
kind of lit.
It's
bro.
so good.
The anime
It's
is
really
lit,
good.
bro.
Kind of reminds me of Hunter x Hunter, like the early parts of Hunter x Hunter.
Hey,
It's really good.
since my boy, hold on, I can hear myself and it's throwing me off.
Yep.
Since my boy FBK is a member, and my boy FBK has been supporting the podcast since day one, bro, we have to give him a special podcast for Tower of God. My boy Bar, you have to
Absolutely.
watch at least the first 5 episodes of Tower of God, and we're gonna give a special podcast for my boy FBK, and we're gonna talk Tower of God because he's been
Absolutely.
leaving donations forever saying read Tower of God, watch Tower of God. Bro, we got you, and we're gonna react to it for you personally.
Hey, look, talking about Tower of God, I'm game. Like, it's really good.
It's
really
really
good.
good.
Yeah,
It's really good.
Facts. So next week, could we do it?
I'm down. I'm
You
down
gonna have
watch
to.
the episodes.
You trying to watch it together, or like is he gonna watch it on his own? Then we talk about like it in a segment in the podcast or whatever.
I
We
think we
can
watch.
talk
I
about
want
it.
to talk about it in a segment,
Yeah.
like give our
Yeah.
ideas about the series, and
I
of
ain't tryna
course,
watch
possibly
TV with
rank it
y'all.
among the other series.
Bro, you watching Bleach?
No, Bar hasn't watched the beginning of Bleach though, so it'll kind of.
No, I mean like
Yeah, I
1,000
haven't
Year
yet.
Blood War.
I'm watching it. Bar is not.
Because I think most people would skip like it's so hype. Like you might as well just skip all like the
He
whole everything
can't.
before that.
He can't. It's so much information that he'll miss out on. He'll be lost. I think. Personally,
That's
think.
why-
Try it out, Bar. Maybe you won't.
That's why I was asking NC Hammer if he saw Bleach because I want to make this ranked video, the top fights in it, and I want to get like other content creators to give me their fight and like send it to me so I can like edit it together and whatever. See if he's down for that.
You don't have him.
I actually forgot to ask him about that shit.
You don't have him on Discord. You can't just.
No, I haven't. Yeah, he's friended on Discord.
Oh, okay. Yeah, just hit him up. All right, so
I want to see if Naruto Explains wants to do it, but
I'll hit him. I'll ask him.
yeah.
I got you. No worries.
I don't know if he watches Bleach though. So.
He watches Bleach, bro. What are you talking about? Come on, this is
I don't
Naruto
know.
Explain we're talking about, bro. Of course he
I
watches.
know he explains Naruto. He Bleach explains.
Nah, bro. You see, you don't know Kryptonian saying then. See, you only know know
Wait, that's
Naruto
a whole
Explain.
nother dude though.
No,
That's-
this is
those
the
are
same
two
brother.
different entities.
This is the same brother.
No, that's a different
Yeah,
brother,
this
bro.
is the
Not-
same
now,
brother.
Naruto explained and
That's the more One Piece oriented.
It's
right
like
there.
it's like an alter ego, bro. It's like his wrestler persona. Okay?
His wrestling persona.
You got The Rock, and then you got Dwayne The Rock. Dwayne Johnson. And you got The Rock. Okay, these are two different brothers. Okay.
So Naruto Explain and Kryptonian saying it's two different brothers. All right, got you.
Wait,
Oh,
so
absolutely.
technically, like Naruto Explained never had a face reveal because he only had a face reveal on Kryptonian Saiyan.
So he
Yeah.
had a face reveal before.
No, I mean if it's
Kryptonian Saiyan did.
alter ego,
Oh,
You know what's funny, though? People
okay, I get
think
what you're
that Bara is Naruto Explained because like
What
people used to
people?
ask me that in my chat all the
Stop-
time. It's like you
stop
got
it.
Naruto Explained. I'm like, no, that's
Stop it.
Bara. That's
Stop
that's
it.
Bara. They sound the same. I'm like, holy shit.
I don't.
Yeah,
I don't see it.
bro.
I don't see it, bro. I do not see it.
I
at
don't see
all.
it. I don't see it. People. I forgot who. People say I sound like Ugly God too. So I don't see that. I never seen that.
Wait, people say you
Feel
look
like-
like ugly God. That's not a compliment.
No, sound like Ugly
Oh.
God. Look, I don't think Ugly God that ugly now. Like at first he was like,
Yo, he
now
just heard whatever he wanted to hear on that one. Jesus Christ.
yeah, like yeah.
I don't hear ugly God. Nah, I don't think you sound like him at all. He
Now,
has-
like Bara is like one of the like I say this legitimately. I don't know how you
Yeah,
this chill, bro.
chillest.
You're one of the most chillest dude I ever met in my life. That shit's
especially
wild.
living in Newark, bro.
And like Naruto explained, like he's very like emotive. Not to say that you aren't, but he come yo, he be talking about like rods and black rods and shit. I'm like, yo, this dude's funny. So he has a very different energy. I don't get how people make that comparison, but they do. They do.
And Bar be trying to be PG.
Yeah, like if anything, like I'll meme, like I'll say something like again, like
Now
some.
bars should be funny. Like he'd be like,
Bar funny
he don't
as
say
hell.
as
What
much
do
as-
you mean?
he don't say as much
They're
as
not-
he
I'm
used
not
to.
Pick
Like,
up
he
what I'm
like,
throwing down.
when he
All
used to
the
hit us with
phrases
that
you got
toilet
from
tissue paper, the way he said that shit, bro, that toilet tissue paper. I'm like, bro, what?
Yo,
I remember when
Bar
I
is
first started doing the
hilarious to me,
podcast with
bro.
y'all, bro. He had me cracking up on stream, bro. I was like, bro, what?
Yo, Bar, that's why I used to think that he freestyle because he would come off with stuff off the top of that. I was like, bro, this
That'd be
guy had to
rolling.
freestyle in high school, banging on the table and shit.
Yeah, niggas always freestyle bang on the table.
I
But
know it.
even niggas who did, even niggas who could freestyle used to.
Hey, you just saying the N word all freely on the podcast. Thank you.
Racist.
He just got
Even
free real
brothers who
quick.
could.
Even brothers. Even
Hey, Hey, look, brother gonna be the new N word. There you go.
It gotta
Make
be,
Hey,
it
bro.
yo.
happen.
Hey,
I
yo,
to make it that.
whoever gives a $20 super chat, my boy Barrow will spit a freestyle right now on a podcast. Right
I
Nah,
know,
now.
nah,
so-
he will do it.
Right
That
now.
dude sung.
Yo,
He literally sat here and
he
sung a
said-
jingle, bro. He probably did a
Exactly.
little jig. He probably did a little jig at home while doing it. What did I did?
Yo, he was doing the Uzi shoulder shrug like he was doing the shit, bro.
Yo, hit that brother with the auto tune. Hit us up, man.
I can't put it on y'all's though. I wish I could do that. That would be dope. That would be dope. Oh, but we got a $9 donation for my boy Luis. Hold on, I can't see.
And a channel member.
Yeah. So Bar, you got to spit a freestyle because he's a channel member, and my boy left a $10 donation. Hey, yo, he said week 2 of Bar a camera fund.
Damn. I should have never.
Oh, he wants you to be. He want the face reveal, bro. How much they got to pay for a face reveal, bro?
I need what is it, like 30,000 more subs? No, 20.
Oh, I thought he was about to say 30,000. I was like, bro, what are you,
Bro,
OnlyFans model? Come on.
Yeah,
I thought he was about to say 30 racks.
we
for
don't
the
got
face
premium
reveal.
content over here, bro.
What?
We don't got premium.
What? Yo, how you go from 100K to 300K for the face reveal though? How you just bump it up like that though?
No, I said 30K. I said 30K more.
Oh, 30K more.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know where the hell I'm high. Yeah, it's starting to affect me now. I don't know where I heard 300 at. But yeah, so that's week 2 of your camera. All right, so spit a freestyle for us, Bar. Go ahead.
Ain't no freestyle coming, bro. I told
Yo,
y'all,
I'm
bro.
throwing a beat for you.
Bro, I literally sung. What was it? Let It Go a couple weeks ago, bro.
Oh,
It is time for y'all
yes.
to showcase y'all talent.
I ain't
What's
got
up,
none.
Freaking? Do you have the vocal cords? Do
Don't
you
have
have the
it.
rapping skills?
Nah,
Mellow like
Free Game got
What's-
bars,
I'm a
bro. He used to
basketball
write
player.
music. Nah, Free Game, you know you got bars, bro. Spit some for us. Spit it.
We
Spit it.
have an actual rapper on the cast, and we trying to
Uh-huh.
have R&B rap. Like, what are you doing?
Yo, Mello used to rap too. Yo, Mello kind of fire. I heard we freestyled on the Discord one time. Hey, yo, everybody should join the Discord. If we got a mod in there, put the Discord link, by the way. If you're new to the channel, join the Discord. We got to get the Discord popping again. But I remember we did a freestyle session on the Discord, and yo, Mello was spitting. I can't freestyle. I'm not even going to lie to you. I was a writer. I wrote music. I couldn't freestyle at all. Can't freestyle to this day. I would not freestyle. I'm not going to embarrass
Give us a
myself.
bar. Just a bar.
No.
One bar.
No, because I can't remember.
He said, I refuse.
I refuse.
will not.
And the donation was for Bar to spit a freestyle. I did.
There was no donation.
Naruto explained through a $10 donation for the face reveal for my boy Bar. Now I'm playing. I don't know what he said. Hold on. He said Naruto explained said face reveal. Join the club, fam. I did face cam content from 2015 to 2018. Myths say I've been on camera doing sponsored content on NE. He said Myth says. What?
Sound like legend has it, bro.
Legend
Yo,
has it.
I want to see the specific sponsored content though, because
I
imagine
want to see a face
imagine my
reveal for
guy.
this brother Naruto explain, bro.
But even
brother
past
Naruto
the
is
regular
really
face
good.
reveal, imagine Ian in
Naruto
like
explained
a
it a
commercial.
hand reveal for me, bro. He sent me a picture of a manga panel. Also, it was his brother's hand. So
That
that's
sounds
all,
very sensual. Goddamn.
bro. That's not like getting feet pics from a female, like dudes that be weird and be like, "Hey, send
I
me
mean,
feet."
like,
Those,
the
those
brother
are the
lent, he
weirdest
lent you a
brothers to
hand.
me,
He
bro.
lent you a hand. He lent you a hand. That's all
Like,
it
yo,
is.
females be on that hand stuff, bro.
Bro.
Send me the
Yeah.
send
I
me the
never
veins
heard
on your
the hands
fingers.
thing. I
Like,
heard of
what?
feet. I heard of feet,
telling
never
you.
hands.
Bro, females love the veins on the hands, bro. I'm telling you, bro. I don't
Bro,
know why.
Oh
what?
wait,
Is
of
that a
dudes?
thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. And like the veins that come up on your forearm and stuff like that. Like, yeah, they be digging that shit.
Nah, bro, we losing the plot. Bar spit something, bro.
Oh yeah, he do. Yo, he is.
Now
good
listen.
at
In the
that.
words of our
happened?
president, the president, if you don't spit bars, you ain't black. Okay, you ain't black.
Hey, bro, I've been
So
told you
spit
I'm not spitting. Like, what is this? Like, bro, we
In-
have
in the word-
Yo,
rapper
Biden
words
said
on the
that.
screen.
Yeah, he said, if you
He
don't
said
vote
on
for
the
me, you
Breakfast
ain't
Club.
black.
Oh, he said on the Breakfast Club. I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm like, you done lost your rabbit ass mind, son.
Yo,
Like,
this
you got
guy's
me,
crazy, bro.
bro.
But what's
Yo,
it called? What's
Naruto
it called?
explain. When are we
what's
getting a
rap-
face reveal from you? If you can, if you can throw it in the chat. What subscriber count do you have to get to get a face reveal for Naruto explain? Are you still trying to get buffer?
Trying to get swole.
For me,
Nah, Naruto explained because I was like, bro, I think it would be dope if like it's a Comic Con and like I meet you at a Comic Con or something. He was like, nah, bro, I'm still like not where I want to be body wise. I'm like, bro, like you ain't gotta be where you want to.
Yo,
I don't
Mr.
necessarily think anime YouTubers gotta look a certain way for a face reveal though, right?
I
Like,
don't think so.
nah.
yeah, I feel like if you like a dream, then you probably had to look a certain way. But like, I don't know. Like for
A
example,
dream.
Geekdom.
What? Bro, y'all
You don't know-
wait,
you don't know what
no.
dream is?
Leave Geekdom alone. Y'all gotta leave Geekdom alone, man.
Yo,
I
my
like this
brother
guy.
geeked them.
What we doing here? Free game folded Geekdom
I
last
did
stream.
not. Don't say that.
Oh, you
Don't
folded,
say
brother.
that. Don't say that. I
I'm
didn't
like, what?
fold
Don't
him.
do my boy like that.
Yeah,
That's
I
big
love
geek.
Geekdom, bro. That's big geekdom, bro.
What y'all say about Geekdom last, bro?
Whoa,
Either way,
no
I'm
y'all.
saying,
There's no
face
y'all.
face reveals don't really matter for
I-
anime guys. Like he
Nice.
got like
Mello said that he wasn't easy on the eye. That's what
Bro, oh no, this shit's live. It's live and it's recorded. No, you not lying on me.
I'll go edit it out the podcast, bro. You can do that on live streams.
Geekdom, one of my favorite content guys.
Bro,
Don't lie
shout
on
out
me,
to
bro.
Big Geekdom, bro. He's one of my favorite too. He was one of the first content creators I watched.
You know what I love about
never
Geekdom?
disrespect Geekdom.
More than his main channel, I like his second channel where he does like the speakdoms. He talks like real life stuff.
Yeah.
He helped me through a lot of like dark times for me. So I have a certain kind of respect for Geekdom.
I never watched it. Never watched it. I'm not gonna lie, but I remember that
No, he spit some real shit on there.
Yeah,
And his
he-
wrestling videos. Look, I'm from the South, okay? We wrestle and wrestle, okay?
Bro, I can't wait to get to Georgia. I swear to God, the next nigga that say wrestling to me, I'm going to crack up in his face. Does everybody say wrestling in Georgia? Let me know, please. I have to.
It's probably just me. I'm not gonna hold you.
No, you know what, bro? I like, all black people. Well, most black people, their family is based from the South. So like a lot of my family is like from South Carolina, North Carolina. I don't really got too much family in Georgia. I got a cousin in Georgia, but he moved there from New Jersey. But I have a lot of country family, and they say wrestling just like how you say wrestling.
Wait, what's that
a
sound?
country
It sounds like Bar B about to spit some bars.
Oh, is it, bro? Yo, your name just sounds like you should rap, bro.
I
Bars.
know Bar B. Bar B spitting
Bro,
bars.
we still on this, bro. I am not rapping, bro. We have two confirmed rappers on the
Retire. I'm a
See,
podcaster.
I can rap.
I'm
and
like
everyone
Joe
in the
Budden,
community
bro.
knows I got bars.
retired.
It's not interesting if I do it. You guys have to do it.
I'm like Joe Budden, bro. I had an unfulfilling rap career, and I retired and became a podcaster, bro. So that's my rap career right there. So yeah, you can equate me to Joe
Were you
Buddens.
chasing down kids in a tank top too?
Possibly.
What?
Well, you should not have. No.
my
You should
bald
not
head
have owned
days.
up to that.
I
I'm
got
sorry for asking you that question. That was a setup. Holy shit! Oh,
I
no,
got
no,
to change
no,
the
no.
subject, my bad. But I got to leave in a couple minutes. I didn't want to leave before we talk
man.
about these cases. Of course, the YSL trial and Gunna snitch, and of course the Tory Lane situation.
Wait, hold on. Okay, so I thought we was
who?
gonna talk anime, but we talking hip hop.
No, he had a
Yeah,
jet.
that's why I had to save it to like the last bits of that.
That's fine.
bits of
That's
that.
fine. I'm cool with it.
Wait. Is anyone seen Avatar really quick?
Bro, no, I gotta go watch it. Don't spoil it, please. Don't spoil it.
No, I haven't seen
Oh,
it
see
yet.
it?
Okay.
Like
I'm
something
gonna go
new
see it
came
on
out. by
Friday.
Avatar?
Yeah, the Avatar
Something
movie
new-
came out on Friday.
Yeah, the blue people. The Avatar.
Yeah, the blue people, those ones, not Avatar: The Last Airbender. The first Avatar movie where he went into the Avatar body in that world or whatever.
With the cat, the little blue
He
cat.
had
people.
no legs.
James
Well,
Cameron.
he did have legs, but it didn't work. You don't remember Avatar, Bar? You never seen that movie?
Nah, with the blue people, I never seen that blue people Avatar.
It's
Oh,
literally
that's
the highest
crazy.
grossing movie
Bro,
ever.
that movie is
do you-
movie's fire. You gotta watch it. I wanted
That
to
came
do,
out what 2011, 2012,
It
something like
came out
that.
a while ago. Yeah, it came out a while ago.
Yeah,
I
but,
can't
like,
timestamp it.
The second movie just came out, and
Mhm.
people
I
were
wasn't
saying like
Friday.
it's like the best visual spectacle ever.
Bro, I can't.
Yeah,
wait
I
to
know
watch
about
it.
Avatar. I'm not saying I don't know it, but I'm just saying I've never seen it. But
We gotta
during
do
that
a
time,
podcast about it. That's why I'm saying don't spoil it on me. When I see
I haven't
on
seen it,
Friday.
so I can't. I literally.
When are you gonna go see it?
I might see it. I'm not sure if I want to. I have
What?
some friends that aren't really interested in it. I saw
Bro, I go to the movies
Black
by myself.
Panther.
I don't care about Friends. Fuck Friends. Oh, sorry. Excuse me. Wait, we at the end of the pod. We're not going to get demonetized. Fuck Friends. I go to the movies by myself. That is like the most relaxing thing ever to do. I go order me some popcorn, some nachos or whatever. I sit there. I ain't got nobody bugging me about what the hell is going on. Last time I went to the movies, I went with a girl. I saw a Dragon Ball. She was questioning me. I was like, I'll never do this again in my life. You ruined this experience for me. Ever since then, I've been going to the movies by myself when it's like shit like that I want to see. Like if it's something like not really interesting to me, then I'll go with a female or some shit like that. Like
listen, those nachos will go straight to your hips. Okay, don't.
Bro, I work out. I'm fine. I'm fine.
But
Okay,
that's how it is. Oh, free game. I had a formula, bro. Any movie that you don't really care about, bro, bring a girl that one, bro. Don't bring a girl to the movies that's actually good, bro.
Creed 3. I'm not bringing no female to, bro. I'm going to see Creed 3 by myself.
Movie dates are ass, bro. Like the worst thing you can do on a date for me, like, is like go to the movies or like go eat something. Because I made the mistake of actually eating. When I eat, bro, I'm hungry. Like, I ain't trying to bullshit. So I'll be like, yo, you gonna eat that? No, give me that shit, bro. What you doing? So yeah, no, I eat, and then like we went back to the hotel that night, bro, and the stomach. I was like, oh shit.
Oh,
them cheese eggs.
My boy Mello got the telly after the date. Okay, I see what Mello doing. Big Mello. He said I took her out and then got the telly afterwards.
Learn from big brother Mello. Do not eat if you're trying to get laid after the date. I'm just gonna leave it at that. It's so dumb.
I don't know. It works for me.
Take her to a play. Take her to one of them little mystery shows. Do some shit like that.
Bro, like like I took a chick to laser tag, bro. That was like the funnest shit ever. We ain't talked, but we fucking ran around fucking killing kids.
That was fine. Yeah, that sounds fine.
Killing kids. Were you chasing kids in tank tops and killing them
That's
too?
why I said I chased down kids in tank tops playing laser tag, bro. I was in a tank top that day, so you kind of nailed it spot on. So.
Oh no!
But the Gunna trial. But the Gunna trial. Your question, Bar. The Gunna trial. What's up?
Has Gunna snitched? Is Gunna snitched? Are y'all familiar with the situation?
I know what's going on. You know I know what's going on. I don't know if Mello know what's going on. Mello most likely.
Look, I'm about to fade out like Homer Simpson. Okay, I do.
And you live in Atlanta. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy.
Man. Well, this is affecting you, bro. Like when you go outside, these laws are going to be affecting you. Like this case is going to change laws in Georgia. You know?
Okay, tell me about it. What is it? What is it?
The literal, I forgot what's her name. Not her name, but yeah, her name and her actual position. But it's either the governor or the mayor of Atlanta. It's actually
she's a district attorney.
Wait, what's the situation?
Well, YSL is a gang that's essentially started from a major rapper and Young Thug, and they essentially had Atlanta in a chokehold. Not only Atlanta, but Georgia in a chokehold, essentially organizing a bunch of major crimes and a bunch of major drug sales and stuff like that.
You sound like you're under the sea.
Yeah, you a little Grand Theft Auto in there. Why not? You know the regular. Come on, what's the problem? So they're in jail, and like the court now is like they have like one of their star witnesses or one of the actual people in the gang. He snitches. Now I don't necessarily know if he's snitching. Is a lot of street politics, but whatever comes out of that is possibly going to shape some new laws in Georgia.
Hold up. My boy
some
Naruto
anti-snitching laws?
My boy Naruto explained left a super chat real quick. I want to get to it real quick.
Not gang laws.
Hey, yo, he said, shout out to my boy Naruto Explain for the $10 donation. Big Naruto Explain. Yep. He said, free game with the gym been like, you still slacking. I'm already big enough to rejoin the Avengers. Want to slap box with Thanos after Ramen. What is that? Roman
Reigns? How do you not know who Roman Reigns is?
Roman Reigns. My bad. Roman Reigns put me in the bloodline. I was like, I thought he was about to say the ramen man, bro. That's what I was reading. I don't know why.
Roman Reigns is the god emperor.
Is. Yeah, I know who Roman.
The Roman emperor. We already know.
Bruh, the Naruto explain. They said that you huge, bro. Like I'm not big like that. I'm like cut.
Bar,
bro.
hit him with the pause.
Come on, stop it. They say that you swole, bro. Like. I'm more cut. I'm lean and cut.
That wasn't
like
different.
I like more. I work out at home a lot more. I do like.
You circumcise. You cut.
You.
Right.
Whoa! Big pause. Big pause.
Anyways, everything you say you like, yo, you big, you swole, you cut.
Anyways,
I'm like, hey.
I'll run a mile in the morning, and then I'll do 200 push-ups, and I'll do 200 sit-ups. That's what I've been doing recently. I haven't really been hitting the gym like that. But I still work out.
Brock Lee, bro. What is this, bro? You gotta go to the weight room. rack up a couple of weights. You feel me?
Oh
Bench
yeah,
a
I'm about
solid.
to get back into the weight room. I'm about to get back in the weight because I gotta hit some weights. That's the only way I'm gonna get more muscle definition.
Bro,
But,
when you get a
that's
little
what
bit
Naruto
older,
Explain talking about. Naruto Explain probably walking around like the Liver King, bro. You guys talking about
now I have to see, bro. I gotta see.
Hey yo, shout out to FBK for the $5 donation. He's getting back to the what we was talking about. He says Gunna's gonna tell. He's gonna tell. He's gonna tell.
He's gonna tell.
He's gonna tell. But anyways, bro, talking about that with the Gunna situation, is it telling Gunna? I mean, yeah, it is telling, bro. Like, I mean, if you put yourself in a situation where you know people are doing illegal shit, then you know the ramifications that come with that. And if you're living that lifestyle and you know the ramifications that come with that lifestyle, when the ramifications come, you're supposed to keep it solid and not say anything. What Gunna did is he went up on the stand or in front of the court for his plea or whatever, his plea agreement, plea deal or whatever for him to get out of prison, and he admitted that YSL is a gang. He admitted a lot of stuff like they do. Like he pretty much just said, yeah, everything that y'all saying is true, and that's gonna fuck up what Young Thug has going on with his case. So if you say if it's in my opinion, yes, it's telling, but I ain't never think Gunna was built like that from the beginning. When they showed him on the face, when they showed his first jail appearance and his dreads was all fucked up and he looked like a different person, I was like, yo, he's snitching, he telling. Gunna not built like that, bro.
They asked
I
my
ain't
man.
never seen you like this. God damn, the brother different.
They asked Gunna like, yo, it's only you and Young Thug in the car, and there was
Yup.
drugs and guns in the car.
He said
Are the
Gunna.
drugs and guns yours?
He said no. So who else is it going to be?
Ain't no question. He
Process of
certified that
elimination.
YSL was a gang,
Yeah.
but everything he snitched, bro. He snitched.
Bruh, he
But
has
Is
the
that
right.
technically a snitch? I mean, he just said no, he didn't tell on somebody, but I get it.
It's
But certifying
dry
that it was
snitching
a
in a way.
Yeah, and
It's dry
the big
snitching.
thing is certifying that it was a gang, because one of Young Thug's big defense is that YSL was a music company, not a gang. Gunna is saying I was involved in the gang
Gang.
YSL.
Yeah.
So,
Let me give you
Pushing
you young
paperwork.
black men some advice, okay? You don't have to actually talk, okay? You have an amendment right.
And
Let
he
your
has a
lawyer
Fifth
talk
Amendment
for you.
right, yeah.
Just be quiet.
No,
Don't say
not
shit.
not with that plea agreement though. With the plea agreement, he had
Oh, he
to admit to.
pleading.
Yeah, he did a
Okay,
plea agreement,
okay.
so he had to admit to those things for his plea agreement to actually be valid.
I got you.
So like when a trial actually happens, he can be required by the state or whatever to take the stand. But at that point, if he takes the stand, he does have the right to withhold his Fifth Amendment right. So at that point, he don't have to say anything. But for his plea agreement, he did have to admit to certain things for his plea agreement to be valid.
yeah, facts. And I gotta run like right now, but
No, you're not going
we
nowhere.
did, like,
What are you talking about?
You got a contractual obligation, sir.
Contractual
3 hours.
obligation. 3 hours. You only got 2 hours and 45 minutes, bro. You got 50. No, I'm just playing with you, bro. Hey, yo, shout out to FBK. He gifted 5 people podcast memberships. Shout out to my boy. He always supporting the
thank
podcast.
you so much.
So we gotta seriously do the damn, I already forgot the anime name.
Tower of God.
God damn it. Tower of God. I'm high. This is the end of the podcast. I'm on diminishing returns. We gotta do
Bar,
the
that was a,
Tower of God thing for him.
That was an
yeah,
interesting story.
next week.
Yeah, next week.
That was an interesting
Right.
story. I'm glad you told me about that. It affects me in Georgia, but I have to say that is some powerful niggatry at work there. Okay, I don't know what's going on there.
Right. That's
I'm
not
keep
even
that
the biggest nigga tree of the week.
Oh, no.
Have you heard about Megan Tory Lane?
Is it gonna be Kanye again? Oh, okay.
No,
okay.
not Kanye. Even though Kanye is a beast himself, but yeah,
motherfucker.
we
Ooh.
can talk about that. Real
Kanye
quick
last
if
week's
you
news,
wanna.
bro. Black people, we moved on, bro. Come on.
We can talk about Tory and Meg real quick if you want to before we hop.
I
on.
gotta leave.
All right,
I
later,
want to
bro.
know
Later,
your
bro.
opinion. All right,
time.
next podcast. All right, everybody, thank you for joining us. Everybody who donated. Let me go ahead, Bar. You can hop off if you want, but I'll do the outro. Thank you everybody who donated. FBK, my boy Naruto Explain, Luis, everybody who subscribed. There's so many new subscribers that I really don't want to go through all of them right now. But thank you everybody who subscribed from NC Hammer's page. Thank you NC for hopping on, even though you're not listening right now. This has been episode 61 of the Cloud Ninja Podcast. Thank you guys for joining us. Peace.
Later.